Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yay! We're not on the stage though.
Oh, okay.
Anywho, hi. How are
Hi.
ya?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello, hello. Yes. Yes. I can't. Really? Really? Seriously?
Oh, look at you.
So,
All fancy.
yeah. Fancy, fancy, isn't it though? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Big in the headphones.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So how
loving
are
it.
you?
I'm good.
Good, very good. Very, very good.
How are you?
How are you guys? I'm all right. I'm good. Tired, but I'm good. How is everybody else doing? How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Hanging in there.
How about the chat? How are you guys doing? Hold on. I think Viking, I'm glad to hear. I am glad to hear that. Tries half asleep. That's cool. That's cool. So hey guys, if you can hear me, okay, I want you guys to put in here anything that you're sober or recovering from. Anything that you're recovering from, a relationship, bad relationship. Doesn't have to be drugs, alcohol. It could be gambling. It could be sex addiction. It could be overeating, anorexic, whatever. If you could just put it in there, that would be great. And participation would be nice. Oh. I want to switch us. Switch us. There we go. Is that okay? Clean and sober. Stuck in Cali's in here. Stuck in Cali's got 12 years, meth, heroin, and porn. Excellent.
Love that.
Excellent. Love it. And hi, Stuck in Cali. Sobriety Celebration. Yes, guys, this is a sobriety celebration. We're celebrating sobriety, anything recovery related. Right, Terry?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Recovery is business.
I myself have 22 years clean this month from meth and cocaine. So I am super excited about that. I never looked back. Hi, Bryce. Hi, Krishna. Not in relationship, you're still single. Okay, well that's a good thing. Being single is cool.
Hi, Viking
Any
Gaming.
toxic relation. Try says hello, Terry.
Hello.
Terry.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been in recovery?
I will celebrate 10 years in July. And my
That's
drug of choice. I know, it's super crazy.
That's right.
My drug of choice was pills. Started with a car accident, and pain pills, and then moved on to Xanax, and it was all over from there.
So would you say like Xanax was a trigger for you? Would you say like if you got Xanax? So when I say that, I think a lot of people, I think alcohol is the gateway drug thing.
Right.
I do, 100%. You can't convince me otherwise. Because every bad decision is made when you're fucked up on by drinking, right?
I agree.
You
Yeah.
get more ballsy.
Mm-hmm.
Get more ballsy. You get more free, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would you say you had an accident, right?
Yes.
And they put you on the pain medication. Now, let's
Yes.
just say from there, if you were to, I know you've told your story, and we don't need to hear about your story of recovery because it's long. We're going to get right to the gist of what it is
Okay.
and how you
Let's
got
do
there.
it. Yeah, let's do it.
So let's say, if I didn't know you, right? By the way, guys, I've known Terry for a very long time. And so 22-year anniversary today. Yes, somebody in here, Boston Straw's got 22 years. I love it.
I
I
love
love
that
it.
for Boston.
For Baston. Baston's got 22 years, Baston.
Love
I had
it.
a clap machine. Love it. So let's say you have the opiates. Would you get Xanax? And would you have a problem with Xanax? Would you take more than you should? Would you get high off them? Were you taking them just to? What was your intention?
I was taking this, well, initially it started off as, okay, so I have PTSD. I've had a couple of traumatic instances, being robbed at gunpoint, so on and so forth. And so I couldn't control my anxiety. And so the doctors, I was already taking the pain pills. And so that was my first addiction. And then when I started taking the Xanax, I fell in love with the Xanax because I could take 5-6 bars at a time and not remember the previous day. And so, or that day that I was in. And so I didn't want to remember at that time because you're fully aware of my story, but, you know, being homeless and going through, a divorce, so on and so forth, my head was not right and I did not want to be present. And so the Xanax cured that for me.
Exactly. And so through your addiction, how did you get clean?
So I was pulled over and received my third DUI within 7 years. And while I was still on pretrial services before I was sentenced and all that, I was still, using pills and going above and beyond with that. And then when I was locked up, that's when I got sober, cold turkey off of everything. They gave me absolutely nothing in jail. So I was coming off of opiates and benzos all at the same time.
Do you think jail is, everybody hits their bottom? I didn't have one of those drawn out, horrible bottoms of, mine was strictly, I was done and sick and tired of being fucked
sick
up.
And tired.
My kids, and my kids were young. They were like 5 and 6, I think, and I just looked at them one day and was like, I'm done, right? So I didn't have like this huge, I hit bottom. But do you think, we know that you've been in jail, you're in prison, right?
Yes.
So
yep.
Do you think that looking back at it now and where today's system is at with the prison system, do you think that they should offer some kind of I don't want to say some kind of medication to take in there to help you in jail to get through withdrawals? Or do you think it should be hard, drawn out, and no, it needs to be I got it, Viking. I got it.
Hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it, Viking. So do you think all these overdoses that are going on in these prisons and deaths, jails, I should say, do you think they should offer something like a Suboxone without the waiting period? Like, do you think it should be right out the gate?
They do offer that. It's kind of hard to get on. It's mostly if you're on it on the outs and then, you go in and they'll give it to you. Now, me on the other, they do give you comfort meds, the clonidine, the so on and so forth, that sort of stuff. But as far as narcotics go, I don't know what that process looks like there, but they do that in jail. I don't really think that Matt is good. if it's used how it's intended. Matt is good as a short-term taper to get off of everything. But when you're on Matt
Right.
services for over,
Right.
for years, I know people that have been on methadone for 20, 30 years. You're
Exactly.
still getting high on
Exactly.
it. Right. You're still
Exactly.
getting high
And you
on
can
it and you're still using that crutch.
and you can still use on it too. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Is
absolutely.
people think that if you're on meth, oh well, if you're on methadone, you're not going to be able to use. Oh, but that's such a false statement. It's you're
Right.
still using, and they just get more messed up, you know.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
where are you
Agreed.
at today on this journey?
Sobriety is a beautiful thing. And if you utilize the tools, for me, jail, prison, that was it for me. I did not come from a broken home or traumatic growing up, nothing like that. Not that that makes me, different from anybody, but the point being is I wanted to get sober and I wanted to do that. And you have to look at the circumstances. Okay. When I had a clear head in jail, you know what? I don't want to live like this anymore. And had it not been for jail, God knows where I'd be right now. So it wasn't necessary. It was a forced rock bottom. It really did. And it was a forced rock bottom, which is fine by me because what I went through in jail coming off of that, it was brutal. And I never again will I put myself in that situation. And I've had to take pain medicine, throughout my sobriety because I've had multiple surgeries.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it was very hard for me to come to terms with that mentally. Right. Physically, I was fine taking them. I honestly don't see what the big deal was back in the day and why I liked them so much because I was kind of grossed out by them, but it served a purpose.
Right. So you're able to get the major surgeries done and was able to say, okay, I don't ever want to be there again. So therefore I'm not going there again. I refuse.
Yep, exactly. And I think once you get sober and you're sober for a while, years, whatever the case may be, even months, at that point, it's a conscious effort to stay sober.
Yes. I agree.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like you have to actively pick sobriety.
Yes.
And you have to say to yourself, I don't care what I'm going through. I don't care, if my story, and I'll share with everybody that's on here. In my early sobriety, I think I had just over a year, and I physically watched my mom die, take her last breath. And if I can do that and stay sober and not have a thought to use and not say like, man, I could really use some Xanax right now because I don't want to remember this, that's a huge win. I was like, no, I need to feel this. If feelings are okay. Yes, they're scary, but it is absolutely okay to feel it. Just don't sit in it. That's where the trouble happens.
I so agree with that. It's like, you want to feel it and it's painful and it can hurt. And you're like, God, this needs to end. I can't do this. I can't do this. So what do? There's people out there that can't sit with it and they have to numb it just for a time being. It's short and very short-lived. But hey, it's out of your head, right? But
right.
And triggers will always be there. Always.
And it's recognizing those. You know what I mean? Like I know I cannot go to certain places. And now it's easier for me, but like early recovery, I stayed away from the opposite side of town where I was at prior to being incarcerated so that I could be successful. You have to change everything. To be successful in sobriety, you have got to change your surroundings, your friends, your everything, your social circle, everything in order to be successful.
And I think a lot of people, like you said, you didn't have a bad upbringing. You weren't in a
Right.
household full of drama and chaos. And
Hmm.
they say that there's mental illness goes along with addiction, and that our brains are just
Absolutely.
are wired differently. It's back there.
Hmm.
It's there. We just
It
haven't
is.
used it yet. And
Well, and
I
also,
know.
what I heard, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No, go.
Well, I went to a presentation when I was working in recovery, and it was a doctor that was talking about what our brains do in addiction. And essentially what she had said was that, let's say you start using at 13, your brain is age 13. Until you stop using and start functioning, normally without the drugs and so on and so forth, your brain is stagnant at that 13. So you have to rebuild those connections within your brain and do the work to repair all of that damage.
Think of
So it makes
somebody that's
sense
been
if you think
going
about it.
going on for 40 years with it, right? 30 years,
What-
and
What's that?
they get, when people that have been using for that long, right?
Oh
For
yeah.
30,
Hmm.
40 years, and then they finally
Yeah,
get sober after 40 years, their brain is still healing and
absolutely.
healing. And I think
Hmm.
I think a lot of misconception with people is, when you work a program, which you know how I feel about programs with AA and all of that. Um,
Hmm.
I don't, and I think you agree with me when I say that relapse is not part of recovery, right?
No,
I feel
no, it's not
I
a
feel that's giving a person a pass to relapse,
agreed.
and when people will say, well, they relapsed, I want to say, well, no, they fucked up, is what they did. And then I have to pull myself
Right.
back from getting so, and you freaking
Right.
know better. Why? And I think when you go
Oh, I want
to
to slap
a
him.
meeting, yeah, yes, exactly. Um, I don't like the big book is great. I think the 12 steps are great to work them, to incorporate them into your recovery at your time, on your watch, how you do it. I
Right.
think to go into a meeting, some people that you and I know, who's been clean now for 20 some odd years, goes to meetings 5 nights a week. I think a lot of it's a
I,
social gathering kind of thing. To
I agree.
I have asked her, well, why do you continuously go 5 days a week? She'll be extremely tired. Well, I have to hit a meeting.
Hmm.
But do you though? Do you? And I know I'm not judging, but I'm questioning. Like, why are you still? I think it's
Right.
more like a social clique. I think it's very cliquey. And I think that
It is.
it is very cliquey. And if you're doing the work, and you yourself are doing the work, how you do the work, and it's working, it's freaking fantastic. There's some people that might need three meetings a day, 7 days a week. They actually may need it. I personally, in the 38, 9, 40 years I've been around addiction, 40 years around addiction, if I'm being, no, 38. Um,
Hmm.
I've not seen meetings work for maybe 3 of the people they have worked for. That's it. And they became very OCD with it. They became addicted to the meetings because we have that addictive personality.
I see that. I see that with people in my circle. And it's, you're right. But each person is different as far as
I
recovery
know.
goes. What worked for me may not work for somebody else.
Exactly. Exactly. But I think like when it comes to like triggers, if you've maintained those tools and you've got all them tools in your toolbox, we're going to be able to work it through, and we're going to be able to
Hmm.
get through it. And then in the longer time that you have clean,
Hmm.
it's there, and then it leaves as quick as it came. You know, um,
Yep. Yep.
I just think that there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to like there's so many recoveries guys that are in here. When I got when I got clean, I don't say sober because I never had a drinking problem. I'm not an alcoholic. I never had a drinking problem. I don't even drink, and if I do, I'm drunk off of one beer or one wine. But um,
Mm-hmm.
I was I was doing good, with my kids. I was raising my kids. I was doing well. And then in 2012, something really bad happened um, that shook me to the core with my kid, my son. And I was realizing after everything subconsciously that I was consuming a bunch of food. So I
Mm-hmm.
was comforting myself with food and not realizing how much I was soothing myself with food until I gained a shit ton of weight and realized, oh my gosh, I might have what's called a little bit of an eating disorder. Like, like what's his name? Uh, oh gosh, what is this? Chris Farley. And he was like, some might say,
Oh yeah,
I might, and he's like, right in here, here.
yeah. From Tommy Boy.
Yeah. Some, and it gets caught right in, But, and then that has been my struggle. That has been my struggle to this day, to right this second, is trying to, how do I, gosh, I've addressed it too. And it's like, then you add menopause in there, hormones in there, and it's just a disaster, you know?
Well, but I
So,
think in your case, what happened in 2012, 2013?
yeah, 2012. Mm-hmm.
When was it? 2012.
2012.
So what happened then was so traumatic. The aftermath of that, you weren't able to fully take it all in because you were busy taking care of Joey, busy taking care of other things that you needed to take care of. And so you also still have someone who is still in active addiction. And so
Yeah.
you've not fully been able to process all of that because you're busy making sure he's okay, making sure, you know what I'm saying? And dealing with, life, your life. And
You're
so,
right.
and that's just my thought on that, because you have had to push everything to the side to be there for everybody else. I don't think that you've really taken that time to heal that piece of you for that particular instance. That process, what happened in
So
2012.
you think that's what it is? I think it has a lot
I
to
think
do with
so.
it.
I think it does, because if I remember, back prior to that, you would go and do, you know what I mean? Like you were a different person. And then that happened.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So you've seen it then?
Absolutely.
You've seen.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously you know a lot about my journey and where I'm at today, and
Right.
I often wonder that. Like, I mean, I know I look back at that, right? And I'm like, compare myself to before 2012. I know I was younger, right? But I was like, am I?
Right.
Has it been drastically changed? Do you think my life?
I wouldn't say drastically. But I do notice a change in, you now and you before.
Okay. What would you say that was? Was I more full of life? You think I was more full of life then?
You were. You really were. Anytime I'd be like, hey, let's go do this, or let's how about this, or you would go, and you would, okay, and you were more involved with your friends, so on and so forth. And just a little bit more, happy. And even though the situation may not have been optimal, living situation wise, right? Like I understand that may have been
Right.
difficult at times, but
Right.
um, for the most part, you were far happier. I mean, this was before life happened, and that's okay.
Right.
I mean, life really happened, and that's okay because you came through it on the other side and you did not pick up. That
I
particular
didn't.
instance that happened in 2012, you absolutely did not. That particular incident that happened in 2012, you absolutely could have went over the edge because that was very traumatic, but you didn't.
I
And I'm
did
very
not.
proud of you for that.
Thank you. And I'm proud of you too. I really am. Especially, I mean, considering you've had the surgeries, you've flown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you have been really living. You know, you really have. You're. I mean, I remember the days, and I look back at you, and I'm just like, I'm so freaking proud of you. I am.
You've seen me all fucked up. You know what I mean? And I mean,
Yeah.
not a lot of people have. And man, I am just so grateful for the life I get to live today.
Me too. I mean, I'm glad that I'm so clean. There's a lot of, muddy
Right.
waters going on in my life. A lot of muddy waters. But in the whole
Yeah.
all of it all, I look back at it and I think, God, if I was to snort a line, smoke a bowl, I'd be dead. I would be dead. I do not doubt within probably 15 minutes of using, I would be dead because it's not what it was when I was using. It's fentanyl
Oh,
shit
yeah.
everywhere.
It's
And
in everything.
Hi, journals.
Everything.
Hi,
Yep.
Jenny's. Hi, Pinky. Want to see Krishna, Boston. Boston, I still here. Susanna, Tribe, Viking. I think Stuck in Cali was out. There's a channel Stuck in Cali. I think they're out. Are you leaving Boston? Hi, gardening and cooking. Boston strong. You could totally drink on here and like eat, right? Like on like TikTok where you can't show your face.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna put on some chapstick. I had dinner before I got on here.
Because I see you over to the side. I don't know if you were like, okay, and then showing your face.
No, I'm getting chapstick, but it's yeah. I swear, he takes my chapsticks.
The doggies.
Well, that too. Penny, our new one, she's all about grabbing stuff off of our nightstands.
Bryce, you're drinking wine now?
No, I'm not drinking
Bryce
wine. Oh, Bryce is drinking wine. Bryce.
Is that because you're on keto? Is that why? Bryce, is it keto that you're supposed to not drink? You not have no. Yeah, is that why you're drinking wine? Because it's not. Because you're on keto. So,
Viking, what do you? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Talk to Viking. What did he say?
Oh, I was going to say, what are you fixing for dinner? He said he's fixing dinner.
Viking's in New Zealand. How badass is that?
Viking's a what?
He's in New Zealand.
Oh, love that.
Yeah. You should hear his accent. He would come up. I'm going to have him on panel. You should hear his accent. It's like so New Zealand. I was like, if you could live anywhere, because it's peaceful. I mean, it's so peaceful. There's a lot of people in here from India and some from the Philippines too. I have a few. Well, they're
Oh,
from all
nice.
over here,
Yeah,
from all over.
that's awesome.
He said tradition. He said he's cooking traditional food, Terry.
Okay. I don't know what traditional New Zealand food is. However, it
Yes.
sounds delicious.
And
Is that
so he's like
is
19
that
hours ahead
Dave?
of us. Yes.
Good Lord.
Hmm. Hmm.
19 hours ahead. See, that would mess me up.
So,
Meaning like flying, like if I were to
yeah.
fly to New Zealand, like it just I think yeah, I can't fathom what that would look like. Well, first of all, there's no way I would be on a plane for that long.
He said
You'd have to
culture food. But Viking, what is culture food? What is culture food? We don't know.
like
Yeah, we
explain the
him.
dish.
There you go.
Thanks,
There you go.
Baston. Okay.
We did the math on this because I talk to Viking all the time, and we did
Uh-huh.
because we don't change time; they do, right? And we were sitting there talking
Right.
one night, and I'm like, "What time is it there?" And he's like, he said something, and I'm like, "Oh, that's like 19 hours into the future from us." Like that's crazy.
Right.
The Philippines are 12 and 13, and India is. Try. What time is it there? I think they're 13.
I really
Hi,
want to go
Maxie.
there to the Philippines.
Right? So do I. I actually want
I
to go
mean,
to
there's so
India
much
too.
travel that I want to do, but India, yeah, me too. I really like their culture. I mean, when you come
Yes.
to the house, you'll see that I have a lot of Buddha stuff around, and I really resonate with that more so than I do a traditional like church
Yes.
because it's all about
Yes.
treating people with respect and and being kind
Mhm.
and all of that. It's just a very peaceful thing. And so I find comfort in some of their symbology or symbolism, like the ham's a hand and so on and so forth. And so I really like their culture. It's
I
pretty neat.
know. I
I like
have
different
I have a
cultures,
really
period.
I have a really big Indian following and Filipino following. And
Oh,
gosh,
nice.
let's see what he cooked. Meat,
Boiled meat,
mashed potato.
watercress potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, meat. Oh, okay. So a
Brisket.
stew here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
Um
So
I
Bryce wants to go to Scandinavia and Germany.
oh I
Those
know.
would be
Bri-
good destinations.
Bryce really does Bryce also wants to go to New Zealand. Um yeah.
So what is this when people put comments in here and it's like for example, Ginny's. What is that? Metal yellow
Oh,
first, red,
so,
metal yellow first. What is that?
we can't see it
So
because you're in
confused.
StreamYard. No, you can't see it because we're in StreamYard. But if you were to look on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
the channel, because you're looking at StreamYard here,
Right.
it's symbols. It's hers would be it's gold medals, and then the other one is hearts,
Okay. Do they like
and
is
then
it like TikTok where you get like monetary if you get certain things like that or
no, no, it's
okay.
like when you're in the chat and you're just it's emojis. There we go,
Okay, gotcha.
emojis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
What did
totally
he?
off topic, but yeah.
What did Viking say? Hanga is food cooked in the ground. That's also culture food. We do that here. Um,
We do. Pigs.
yeah.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna
Hi,
go out back
Anipu,
and dig up a
Anipim.
hole.
I know. See, they were Viking. Viking is was a chef. Um,
Oh, nice.
he can build. He's in construction. He builds all kinds of stuff and knows how to cook. Um, he's a jack of all trades. Do you want to come up here,
Nice.
Viking, and talk? I'm going to send you a message here real quick, Terry.
Okay.
Hawaii does cook. Yeah, Hawaii does too.
They have some good food. Hawaii.
Yeah.
Never been there either.
I know Bryce would get on panel, but I know once Bryce gets on panel, it's over for us.
It's over for us. He just takes over the show.
Yeah. So that channel, LIP, is all I'm going to use the abbreviation for, because it was a channel that I used to follow years ago that I was telling you about, and I thought he was a great guy. That's where I met Bryce. So like 4 years ago, Bryce was a member of that channel. So I met Bryce through there. I met everybody else in here. I just met through YouTube, you know. But Bryce is he knows what's going on with that other channel. There's a lot going on. I should probably fill you in.
Right.
That's how I met Bryce, and he's in Washington State.
You know. Okay, I love that state. It's so pretty there. So you were talking about the other channel is that one that goes around and
yes,
videotapes. Okay. I do want to say that I think that's very disgusting when people do for clout. You know, they're essentially, you know, they're finding the most fucked up people. Can I say that on here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I don't know. Anyways.
Yes, 100%.
They you know, are exploiting them for views.
Exactly.
And I think it's disgusting. Like, let's get them help. Okay. Let's not post it on Facebook. Let's not post it on TikTok, you know, so on and so forth. This person needs help, but you're going to sit here and milk it for 15 episodes and, you know, whatever the case may be. And then, oh crap, we can't find them. Well, guess what? You probably should have helped them weeks ago instead of showing a video of you helping them when you're not really helping them.
There's so more to it too. He's made a shit ton of money. A shit ton.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Anna. How are you, Anna? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, check out my videos, aka Cockroach. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. He's got a lot going. He's in trouble. I can't. I'll just have to tell you, you know, off camera. Don't
forget about Lizard Hunter Pinner.
Yeah. Yeah. Him too. He's got 5 channels. He goes by that one. Tales from the Streets. A whole bunch of other ones. Yeah, he's in trouble too. Wow, what's you, Miss Karen? Nice to see you. You look. Oh, thank you, Anna. I'm good. How are you doing? How are you, Anna? Yeah, we've made it a mission, Bryce and I, about a couple other people. I don't think it's going to be around much longer, that particular channel, for certain.
Oh,
reasons.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Because there's people coming out the other end saying what really was going on when they were in that end of things. And,
oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, and there's a channel out here that I've mentioned to you that I'm not going to say on live, but he's really, really proactive at getting justice. He works with a nonprofit organization.
Okay.
Out here.
You know, there's certain things that should be done in private. You know, I think the recovery world has become, there's certain aspects from, you know, Dr. Bob and all of that I agree with is the anonymity. That should be a thing. But anonymity.
The what? Oh.
Anonymity. That should be a thing. Because, you know, when I was first getting sober, and you know who I'm referring to, but when I first got sober, people like to, oh, we're at this meeting in Facebook and blah blah blah. Don't post me in your, don't tag me, don't nothing, because that's my story to tell. I don't want that out
Right.
there for other people to, to interpret however they want to interpret without talking to me and hearing my story first. And that was a great principle to go by, is the anonymity. But now everybody is so out loud and everything is posted everywhere that it's a little disheartening. I myself got away from all of those meetings because it absolutely is, most of the time it's a gathering of, it's social hour essentially,
No, you're right though. You're right though.
It is. And it's, even the meetings themselves, some of them, they're just a little loud and obnoxious, and people just being just dumb, we're not there for that. We're here to hear a message, or we're there to hear a message, and let's get on with that, but yeah.
I know. It is. It's become, I don't know, like when you go to those retreats stuff too. And what I think is funny, what I really think is funny, and I've had this image forever since the minute I stepped into a meeting, is they tell you absence of everything, but they'll smoke
Right.
a carton of cigarettes and drink 25 cups of coffee.
Right.
Hello, want to see Terry?
What happened?
Yeah, no, it's pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice. I know, it's pretty fancy.
Fancy. Hi.
He's got to get the stuff all up in here.
Do what?
He has to get his stuff all up in here. He has to get.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah. The other day. The other day as well. I'm like, whatever, dude. But yeah, I think there's a lot of hypocrisy, and like you said, loud.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I don't want to go there and have a room jam-packed full of people talking to each other during a meeting. Like, just shut it down and let people talk until there's. I like to go to speaker meetings mostly. I don't like big book meetings and stuff like that. Like I don't care about that. I want to hear your story. I want to hear what motivated you to get sober, what you're doing now, how are you staying successful in your sobriety, so on and so forth. Like, that's what I like to hear, is those stories. I don't want to hear war stories, because we've all been there, done that. I want to know what you did to get sober and how you stayed successful in your sobriety.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I went to a meeting one time out at the Alano Club of the West Side, Youngtown, or somewhere around there.
Yeah, I know where that's at. Yes.
Yeah, and this was before I got sober. I had went with Chris's
That was
mom.
my first meeting.
Yeah, and there was a guy talking about his past and talking about having sex with animals and all this other stuff, and I'm like, okay, I didn't need to hear that. I get, some people are very comfortable with their pasts and things that they've done. I have no shame. I will tell you, things that I've done, but they're not nearly as bad as that. I'm not judging said person, but I guess where I'm going with that is some things just don't need to be talked about in public, right?
Right.
But some people are almost like braggish when they talk about those things, and it's just kind of I don't know. That's my thought on that, though.
No, I agree with you on that. I mean, that's wild. That's a wild. You usually hear like, oh, well, this is what happened. That's he should have kept that maybe.
Very specific. Yep.
That's a little. I would have felt uncomfortable. I would have been.
I was very uncomfortable. I was like, okay. Again, I'm not judging said person. I was very off put by that, and I wasn't expecting something that personal to come out in a meeting. Yeah.
Do you think he was being truthful?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's wild. Was his name Danny?
Yeah. No. Actually,
I know what
I
Danny
don't.
does.
I do not remember. I do not remember.
Viking, are you still cooking, or do you want to come on panel, or what? Because Terry would probably love to hear your accent. Anybody who wants to come up here, I know you do, Bryce. Let me know. I'll throw the link in there. Actually, let me grab that. There we go. No. No.
Yes.
Damn it, Jim.
I'm a doctor, not a pool man.
I'm just eating. Hold up. I know.
For God's sakes, Jim.
Did you see my post on Facebook tonight about the fire? What we talked about last night with the fire department being here?
Oh yes, but I didn't see any. I didn't see any up close and personal pictures of said firemen.
No, I know. I did put. I love the blue people.
Blue people? Maybe the background. They think the blue is. I don't know.
Kim, I saw that post. Bryce, I'm Karen, not Kim.
What is he yelling about? It sounds like he's really yelling out there. Is he watching a football game or something? Not football. I know it's not football season. Don't come at me for that. Is it some J-Dub stuff? Like, what's happening right now?
No, it's not. I cannot. My stomach. I was on my sister's vibration plate that she got 2 of them off TikTok. And my stomach, don't make me laugh. It was vibrating so bad, my stomach last night, and my ass and my hips, and now I laugh and I'm like, oh.
Oh, that thing that you stand on and it vibrates?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
She got one.
Let me know if that works for you.
She's on it 3 times a day, 10 minutes a day, on both. She's got 2. One that goes sideways and vibrates, and one normal one. Yeah, and she does 10 minutes 3 times a day per each one. And then she got a whole bunch of creams. So yeah, I was sitting on it last night, and I was sitting, and because my head was like this, you know, and I didn't want to like juggle my brain around, so I sat on it, and I thought, you know, if I left my arms, then maybe it would. And I was like, oh, this is nice. So then I didn't hold on to it, and then I kind of kept my arms to my front of me, and was like, oh, okay. So I sat on it, I crossed my legs. It shakes it up. Definitely shakes it up.
I bet. Hey, Bryce, yes, March Madness is college basketball.
The color in the background flashing.
Okay.
Oh, he likes the blue. Oh, yeah, so do I. If I could keep it on blue, Boston, I would. I can't, though. It can stay on red. Who wants that? I don't want to have it on red.
Well, maybe that.
March Madness.
Okay. March Madness is college basketball.
Speaking of that basketball, did you hear what happened to that comedian? At the Knicks
Tracy
game?
Morgan?
Yeah.
Tracy, he had food poisoning, I guess.
But did you see his nose? All that blood that came out from his nose?
No.
That's what I was concerned about. Like the whole
I saw him
was just covered in blood.
I saw him pulling off him leaving the court, but he had a towel over his face.
Tracy Morgan, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was reading about him. Some people were saying, I never heard about that. Oh, Tracy Morgan? Food poisoning is bad, really bad. Well, I guess check out my videos, AAK Cockroach. he was in the hospital too, and he was all hooked up to monitors and said it was food poisoning. But there was
Yeah.
blood, a whole bunch of blood that came out of his nose, and I thought that was kind of. I mean, I guess you can get that sick to where blood, unless it was bread that he ate, and it just came out of his nose.
Is it like a party in your house right now? Is that what's happening? Is it a sock hop? Is it a sock hop happening? Yes, it is loud.
Is it?
Yes.
Is that better?
No.
No? Because he's deaf. And then when he doesn't have his hearing aids in, the TV's like this.
Oh. Okay.
Isn't that
So,
loud?
but are you in your room or are you out in the
this
front
is my
room?
office. My office.
Okay. Yep, I know where you're at. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay.
I know Bryce will come up, and I'll bring him up. But Viking, are you done yet? Is it a J-Dub thing? Sorry.
Well, I didn't know if they were getting right with Jehovah or something. I don't know.
He says you won't be able to do anything unless you tell the fams to shut. Is it really that bad, guys? So he can hear it too. So it's that loud.
Yeah. It is pretty loud. I like him already, unless you tell the fams to shut up. Oh, thank you. Check out my videos. That's very sweet. And yes, Viking, mute is the key.
Is it better?
Yes. Well,
It is.
I mean, you want to move your camera because we're right at your boobs.
Oh, you're at my boobs? My bad.
It's like all up in it.
Oh. Or no. Is it better?
A little bit.
Oh, there it goes. Is it better? So I told him you need to turn it down.
We need to turn it down a little bit.
So
You are correct. Check out my videos. Smile and laughter is the best medicine.
Hello. Hey, Jazz. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
Hey, Karen. You didn't call me up on your stream for kind of a thing. What am I saying? I didn't call you up on the stream for that kind of thing. Oh, I see what you're saying. My boobs were all up in here. You mean I was like this? And they were boobs?
You seriously? Exactly like that.
Was it like this?
I'm like, oh my God, what are we doing?
Well, yeah, girl, that's how I got to make my money.
Well, that's the other.
That is true.
Um,
Look at
app
Jazz. She's
for-
like, oh my God. Who's playing basketball? Oh, the OnlyFans. The OnlyFans?
yes,
Yeah,
the OF.
The OFs.
I mean, I have seen, I don't know if you're seeing it, but some of these people and how they make their money is just ridiculous. But go ahead.
I was thinking if I can just like go like this and go down like this and just stand here like this all day for like 10 hours, I could probably make some money.
You probably could. You probably could. Not gonna lie, I've thought of doing it myself, but I really don't think anybody would subscribe. So I probably would actually lose money doing the OF.
I know.
I mean, I would do like feet finders or something like that because, I mean, you would just, nobody can tell my feet unless you see my
you're just looking
tattoos.
at the feet.
Unless you knew I had tattoos on my toes, then, that would be different.
I do this because I won't go into a whole lot of depth on it, but you can really sit around. I would do feet finders too. Jazz would do feet finders too.
Girl, let's do it.
We could all do our feet. We could all just do our feet. Yeah. You'd be floored. You see TikTok. You see what they do on TikTok, and they make a ton of money.
Okay, but I'll have to text you who you need to look for on TikTok, and he's on that. On the, yep.
A man that I know?
Yes. No. But you're going to want to. Anyways. Way off topic.
Really?
Way off
topic.
Yeah.
Girl, give me his handle right now.
Okay, I'll text it to you.
What does he do? Oh, no. No, he's not. Oh, excuse me.
He's not
I want to know too. Jazz wants to know too. She's like, excuse me, I want to know too. So he, hey, Violet's mom, friends, no secrets here. That's right, Jazz. That is right. So what?
Can I type it in the chat?
Yeah.
I can type it. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Oh, connect it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the funny ass person on there on TikTok. Spooky Jazz, hang tight. She's gonna put it in there. Get ready to screenshot it.
Okay, here we go.
You know, we're all going to go to our TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to do it right now. Right now. Did you get that, Jazz? Did you get that?
Ready? Screenshot.
Look at her eye.
More specific. Hold on. Hold on. I'm typing it in here.
There. So, I have to. Curiosity skin the cat.
Okay, well, here. Read what I just put.
Oh no. Are they gray?
Girl, I'm not even, not even, yeah, Jazz. Yeah, when I'm saying it's like, it's Um,
Kind of like your name, Potato.
a small horse.
Oh, alrighty then. Definitely got to check that out. Maybe we'll get the Indian community to go and stop spamming. I can't.
Did you, Jazz?
I'll have to.
And tell me your thoughts, Jazz. She found him.
Did she?
Yeah.
And Jazz is like, hold up. Oh no, Terry, you got us in a world. Okay.
My bad. Oops.
Kane.
Uh-huh.
Very handsome. She says he's very handsome. Well, I'm gonna see how handsome this man is. You said his first name is Royal?
Jonathan.
No, Jonathan. I meant. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, here, just because I wasn't on the main screen. Oh my God, why is he the first one that pops up? I just put Jonathan and he's all in blue. But this is just a headshot.
Nope, you got to go into his profile and look at the videos.
All I'm seeing is chest and headshots, and I want his profile. Is this the right guy?
Yep. Oh, you'll have to. Okay, hold on. Can I go to? I can. Can't I?
This is the right guy, right? I'm feeling a little catfish, Terry. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Oh. 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 Righty. Terry, you're froze.
Okay, look what I just sent
Okay,
in TikTok.
I know.
Pay attention to the pants.
I totally missed it.
Okay, watch it again. Look.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Word. Pony.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm glad. My goodness. My goodness.
Are those pink headphones?
Yes. Show us this. I will, Jazz.
Panel. Viking wants a panel.
I know. I got it right there, Viking. Let me know when you can see, Jazz. Oh, it's over. Hold on. Oh.
Nope, still black. You can't really see it on the screen.
Damn it.
It's black again.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
What up?
Bryce. This is Bryce. Oh, hold on.
Is that
Let me-
Scooby
let
Doo?
me-
Yep,
There we
it
go.
is.
I have
Don't
a
even get
whole.
Terry started.
I have
used to
a
watch
tattoo of.
I was a kid, Scooby-Doo stuff.
I have a whole tattoo of Scooby Doo and the gang.
I want that. That's my next one, Scooby-Doo's tattoo. With the green ghost.
No.
No, Terry's got a whole. I'm trying, Jazz. I'm trying. Terry's got a whole sleeve of Scooby Doo. Is that
Karen,
better?
that'd be
No, that's
me with
worse, huh?
Scooby-Doo stuff.
Jazz,
And Karen,
when you're
don't forget
looking-
about. Hey, Karen, don't forget about Joel from Maine from the the other channel we used to be at.
Oh yeah, I'm
Karen.
not even friends with him on Facebook though, Bryce.
What? You
I'm
not?
not even friends with him. No. Mm-mm.
I am. I talked to him.
Hey Jazz, when you go on there, you have to Google the ones where he's in this. Here's Viking, where he's in a pair of brown and like beige pants.
I just put that in the chat.
You did. You did. If she's even here, she probably was like, I'm getting off here and I'm gonna go to TikTok.
Well,
That was
no,
funny.
she's gonna go subscribe to the OF. That's what she.
Yeah. There you
Karen,
go.
the other
Yes,
channel
Bryce.
was trying to report. I haven't heard nothing new on that.
Me either. Every day, every morning, before I start work.
I think I'll report his TikTok account also.
Well, go for it. Do it.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And nothing?
Nothing yet.
Hi, Viking.
Hey, Karen. Can you
What's
hear
up,
me?
Viking?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool, Terry. Hello. Bryce. What up?
Hi,
How's
how are
it
you?
going? I messaged you about Karen was live that other night, right? You got that? We were looking
yeah,
for you,
bro.
right, Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I told him he was like,
I was in bed and sleeping, man.
Oh man, I was messaging you. See,
we were quite upset, Viking.
Oh, we know. That's just too bad.
He says, I said, well, fuck you too, dude. I was like, I said, okay, Bryce, Viking has missed 3 of my lives. And he was like, oh, hold on.
Oh,
I'll go
no.
ahead and message him. I'll go message him. Want me to message him? I'm like, are you asking me? Absolutely. Don't have to ask. Just do it. And
I
he was like,
would.
I got it.
Yeah, no, I got the messages, but every time it's just like the time zone is out the gate. So I'm probably in bed and you're doing a live or it's in the AM.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, considering that you're only 19 hours ahead.
yeah, just 19.
So, what time is it now?
It's just after
7?
I'm on
5.
Karen, guess how many
No, no,
wine? I'm on first glass already.
Your first glass of wine?
For 3, yeah.
Is it
Well, you-
red wine?
It's white.
Bryce?
Bro,
Oh,
you've
it's
been
white.
sitting on that glass of wine for the last 45 minutes, dude. Come on.
I got another glass filled up.
Oh,
Chug,
okay, good.
chug, chug,
Yeah.
chug.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Chug.
Dawn.
Yeah, Terry asked what time it was there, Viking.
Oh yeah, it's just after 5 p.m. in the evening.
Okay.
See?
So,
I looked up. Hey, Viking.
on
We-
I
thir-
just
on
looked up the
Wednesday.
tickets for New Zealand before.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The ticket. I looked it up before. It's expensive.
Hi, Pinky. Thank you still for being in here and gardening and cooking. Thank you. I think
Um,
Try went back to sleep.
Tries this. Yeah, he went to bed like 10 minutes in.
Yeah, I know. I texted him and he was like, "Oh, I just woke up." I'm like, "No, no, go back to sleep." Or he goes, "I just fell asleep." I'm like, "No, go back to sleep. Don't worry about it." And he was like, "No,
Yeah.
no." I said, "No, please go back to sleep. It's no big deal." I said, "As long as
Hey, Karen,
Viking's in here."
I'm having problems with the avatar. How come I can't put an avatar up there, man? I don't know.
Really?
You just
What's that?
turn your camera on, that'll work too.
I know.
Camera's on. Because you can turn your camera on, but that's all good. But
Krishna,
when you come
Krishna.
up,
Hey,
when you come
Viking,
up
what
to
do you
the
think about my avatar?
yeah, bro, Scooby Doo all the way.
Oh yeah.
Scooby Dooby Doo,
Dude,
where are
what
you?
are you? The
Yeah, man.
actor from the voice of Scooby, I think he died in the
Namaste, Krishna.
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
was Casey Kasem was the
Nine.
voice.
The guy,
Yes.
no, the old guy he died in Washington State up somewhere. The actor, with the voice actor. You know what I'm talking about? For Scooby Doo.
Yeah, Casey Kasem.
Yeah, he was in Washington when he died. Some weird happened, but his wife something did to him. I heard. I watched
Oh,
I'm
video
wow.
going
on that.
outside.
I heard the videos on that.
Oh,
I'm good.
okay.
I'm good, Krishna. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm going outside.
Mikey, I want to visit New Zealand one day.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Then I used to watch
Fur.
Lord of the
That's hot.
Rings.
Fur.
Lord of the Rings, the movie. That's filmed in New Zealand.
Yep, absolutely.
Terry, you know who was just in New Zealand recently that we missed? If we would have been there, we would have known if Viking would have gave us like a 5-month notice. Jason Momoa.
Damn it. You had one
Yeah.
job.
He's native. He got Native
One
American.
job,
Jason
Viking.
Momoa has some Native American tribe in them.
Yeah.
In
He's
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, and he's got
And
some
plus that
relations.
Native American tribe he has on his mother's side.
He's got some Maori relatives over here, so he's Kiwi.
I'm Maori.
and
I have a
Hawaiian.
cousin have my Mo.
So Viking.
I have New Zealand cousin have New Zealand blood. Viking.
Who's that?
Oh my fourth cousin or third cousin once removed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, New Zealand.
Okay, Bryce, I'm going to need you to simmer it for 1 sec because Terry has something to ask Viking.
Go
Did you
ahead.
hear her? Yeah, exactly. You heard me. You heard me, bro.
What the fuck?
Away you go, Karen. Terry, away you go.
So,
You have the floor.
so I just wanted to say that I really enjoy the Haka videos that I see. And am I saying that correctly? Is it Haka?
Haka.
Okay.
Yeah, Haka.
That's prevalent there, right? That's a big thing in New Zealand, especially with the
absolutely.
Maori people. Yeah,
Yep.
I just think that is so amazing. When I see those videos, I get emotional
Mhm.
every time,
Mhm.
every single
I
time.
agree. I
Yep.
watch these
Yep.
videos.
Yeah,
I
I'm
agree
half.
too.
I'm half Maori, which is the culture here, obviously,
Right.
and yeah, and I'm half
Yes,
Danish.
try.
So yeah,
Yes,
my
try. You're
dad's
missing it.
Danish,
You fell asleep. They're all on
and
panel.
my
Go ahead. Keep talking.
mum's native Maori.
Okay.
That's my
Do you have
cousin
any of the
has.
traditional Maori tattoos?
I do have Maori tattoos on my arm. Yes.
Oh,
He
nice.
does. You should,
Yeah,
you should show
Karen
her.
knows.
You should show her, Viking. What's up? Oh, come on, Viking.
I'm in bed, bro. Honestly, I am in bed. I'm not making excuses. I wouldn't tell any excuses to you, Karen, please. Honestly,
That's true.
I'm in
That's
bed.
true. He
I'm
wouldn't.
lying down, and oh my god, I am haggard as I just had dinner, had a long day. Now fuck up. No, I'm just joking.
I got Viking
Nah.
tattoo.
You do.
I'm gonna
So
get.
Bryce
I'm
has
gonna
been,
get. I'm gonna get some
Bryce has
Viking
been going down
tattoos
this family
on
tree.
my.
Oh
my
yeah,
right
my
arm.
dad's side's Scandinavia.
Yes, Try. We're all up here. You're not up here. You're over there. You need to come
Oh,
up here.
Try's
Try.
in the house. Oh, he come back.
Yes,
Did you
I
message
gave him the
Karen?
link. I gave him the link.
Did you wake him up, bro?
No, I could have woke him up. I should have woke him up. I should have
Oh
called
my
him and been like,
God.
excuse me.
Let me see
Excuse
what
me?
he's doing.
Karen, do you have your phone?
Mm-mm. Do you want me to go get it real quick?
Yeah.
I'll go get it.
Okay.
Let me join, ma'am.
Viking.
He's gonna join. Okay, wait, I'm gonna wait for him to pop up here so I can throw him up on here, and then I'll get my
Okay.
phone.
Okay.
Yahoo!
My cam will be
There is-
off. Oh, how that's boring. Okay, he's gonna come up and his cam will be off. Okay, that's
Viking.
fine.
Are you going somewhere, Karen?
I was thinking I should do my lives like this from now on. How do you think, Viking? Will this work? Will this
Oh
work,
my-
Viking?
Karen, I was laughing. I put
bit of
emojis
cleaning.
laughing,
There's
Karen.
nothing wrong with that, man. But you know,
I'm gonna start doing
I know
it.
you
I'm gonna
understand
start doing them like
everything
this.
else. Fuck's sake. Damn. We wouldn't know if we wouldn't know if what kind of crack it is. It might be the rearing. Oh my God. You saw a crack here for 10 hours. It's like we didn't know if he flipped. We didn't know if he turned
Oh my
around.
God.
Man, we don't know what it is. Fuck's sake. Fuck that. Hell no.
I think I swallowed some of my tongue back there. I was like,
Oh God.
I mean, I would probably make lots of money. I mean, I can make some
But
money,
you-
right?
True, and
Yeah.
then you can send some to my PayPal. All good.
Right? There you go. There you go.
Oh,
I'm gonna grab my phone real quick, Terry.
Okay.
Talk amongst
All right,
yourselves. Talk amongst
Hey, Kim-
yourselves.
Viking. My cousin had Molly, New Zealand Molly blood, 25%.
all right.
That's
Cool.
Polynesian side
Yeah, nice.
and
Hey,
Hawaiian.
Cherry,
Yeah, I
when
probably
Karen gets back,
Viking.
Karen
I
gets
probably
back.
have
Hold on,
some.
hold on,
I
boss.
probably do. Probably have it in my blood somewhere.
You probably do, bro. I was just saying, Terry. When Karen gets back, I did send her a pic of my multi tamako. So if you want to ask her, she can send it to you, and then there you go. You can.
Oh yeah,
want-
that was
You know what my favorite team in the Olympics? Like USA Olympics. Michael Phillips. I used to watch him. The
Michael
swimmer.
Phelps. Yeah.
He's a stud.
He's a stud.
But,
He's a stud.
oh, bro, you're a cracker.
I
he
know.
lives here in Arizona.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say Viking. Her son works for but never mind. It's not NASCAR. It's monster truck. So never mind.
Monster Jam.
Okay.
They go to New Zealand.
Let's
backstage.
go.
He's
Christ.
backstage, Karen. I think.
Huh?
Try. He's
I found
backstage.
what Nate. Jason Momoa is Irish.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, I
Nate,
know.
he's a PAWNEE tribe, Native American. Jason is. I think
Did you
his,
get Troy?
on his mother's
think-
side
is
is
that
German, Irish.
Tries backstage, Karen. Sorry, bros.
I know. I don't see him. I don't see him.
He said he
When
was
I
here in
look
the
up
chat.
his ethnicity online,
I don't see him. I see Bryce, you, and me. I don't see him.
In the chat.
I use my
And-
phone online, Karen.
Oh, maybe he's over here. No. Oh, there he is.
No.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad. I
there he
didn't
is.
push it down all the way. I didn't push it down all the way.
All right.
My goodness. Oh my goodness.
What
I
up, try?
for eternity here.
I didn't push it down all the way. I'm like, no, you're not.
Oh my God, he's been waiting there for ages, man.
I'm sorry, Try. I didn't see you there.
I will
No.
just show a sneak peek of my place because I just Oh, I'm still in the bed. I don't mind my ugly face and a messed up hair and all because I'm still in the sleep mode. I just woke up.
I know, I know. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh my
I
Hey,
god.
appreciate.
try. Hey, try. Were you laughing about my comment I said on your live about the spam people from the way? For you saw that
Where?
comment I sent?
I haven't seen, but I haven't seen. I was deep asleep, I was deep asleep, and then I was there in the chat and all everything. That then I fell asleep. Then I woke up like,
Right.
what happened? What did I
I
miss?
talk
Then
about
I
your
see you
live
all
you
are in
did
there.
the other day.
Uh,
I talk about your live you did. Try when I
my wife,
said this is the
she
FBI
died.
calling.
My
Can I
wife, she
help you?
died.
He was cracking up laughing when I post that, Karen.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know,
When
I know, I know.
I cut out scammers. I said bad words to scammer people call me. I cut. They don't call me anymore because I said be mean to them. I like they have the India accent. It can tell because the language they speak.
You see, can have a different accent also because in India, like in any place you go.
Pakistan. They have a lot of scammers from Pakistan.
No. Pakistan is different. Even it came out from India only, but those people are very different from what we are. Like,
Don't
I
make me
can say
come
like
down there, kick their ass,
Persian.
fight those scammers, and down there.
Yes, there are a lot. There are a lot, hell lot of scammers up there.
Did
You'll
you
be
I
in
want the
did I
trouble.
scammer.
did I,
Yeah, I
did I
watched the
tell you,
scammer
Try?
payback
Did you
on
see how I was gonna
YouTube.
start making my money?
What?
Which one,
Try
ma'am?
how I'm gonna start
Who?
making my money. How I'm gonna put the webcam like this.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
I had to do it. I had to do it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
No.
Just had to.
Oh
There's
my.
one more thing you can do. You can shake up a bed because of what you see there. They are shaking up a bed to jiggle. So you can do that if you want to go in that way.
Right.
That's try. That's embroidered into your memory forever.
Forever and ever and ever. Forever.
Nine.
If I was
Nine.
I could do like this, right, guys? I thought about it. So I think I get monetized in like 2.5 seconds. And if I'll just go, oh my goodness, oh my gosh.
Holy
Oh, what
shit!
the fuck?
Boom! There goes those watch
Oh,
hours.
fucking what
Man,
the
Karen,
Yes.
if you jumped any higher, you would have two black eyes.
Word. If I didn't have a bra on, it would have went right up to the top.
Boom, two black eyes. Oh my god. Okay, I'm ending the stream. I've just knocked myself out. Bye.
I'm fucking wasted right now. What the
Price.
Hey, the
I will
Tyrion
just hide my cam, because
just
I'm very
go.
indecent at this very moment. I have to hide my cam.
Why?
Uh, how can I hide my cam here? Let me just.
Yep.
Oh, he just took himself out.
Yeah, he just had to do the
Krishna.
down the bottom there. Just had to
Probably-
push the cam and then
Viking?
yes.
I probably have Molly somewhere, probably, my guess.
I will just hide my cam. That's better. I need to be
better.
decent. I
How do you-
need to get up and all. I was just sleeping and sleeping.
How are the guinea pigs doing?
Totally.
Are you
I'm just
you
totally
want-
having fun, Krishna. I'm not like that, really.
Okay.
I like to laugh and have fun and make and
I will
do
just-
things that.
How can I see?
Hi. How's it? Yeah. Hi.
Right, hello.
Hello.
Karen,
Hello.
Karen.
Yes.
you were just telling Krishna a lie. No.
Right.
She's lying, Krishna. Really, she is just lying. She has another
Uh,
channel
I'll be right
under a
back,
different
Karen.
name,
I'll
and
be
she
right
does
I'm
All
back.
right,
want
just,
Bryce.
to.
I'll just fix myself a bit. Then it'll be
Oh,
all
he's going to
fine. I
get a
just need
t-shirt
to
on
brush
and some
my hair.
Hey,
undies.
Try. What do you
He's
think
going to put
about? Do you
undies
love my
on.
avatar, Try?
I just want to have a brush, brother. I just woke up. You know. No, I haven't even
Hey,
seen my office stuff at this very moment. I just woke
I
up.
I had like 4.5 hours of sleep. Got up and was like, wait, I had
My
something to do
goodness.
today. And I thought, what? I know I have something to do today. What am I doing today? Why am I up? I don't understand. And then I sat there and was like, I'm doing something today. What am I doing? And I went out to the kitchen, made my coffee.
Yeah.
Why am I up? I know there's something I have to do. And
Is
I'm
it?
sitting there and I'm sitting there. Oh, I need to go shopping. And it took me about like 30 minutes to realize, okay, I need to go shopping.
It
And
happens,
so
Karen. It
I
happens.
know, tell me about it. And then I made my
I
list and forgot my list and then was like, well, I'm just going to go off the top of my head. I don't really need a list. And
You
then
just
needed
look.
my list because the biggest thing I needed was creamer for my coffee and totally forgot that. And then was like,
I
what
drink
the?
it black. I drink coffee black, Karen.
Yeah, no, I can't. I cannot. Hi, Susanna. Pinky
I think
Greens.
when I looked up, Karen, black coffee is supposed to be better for you.
It is. It is.
All right, I got an avatar. Yahoo! Yahoo!
I like that.
Yeah, but I was
Yeah,
looking at that going, wait a minute.
that's Mortal Kombat. That's the Mortal Kombat logo.
Genies.
I was
It's the
watching the
Oh,
dragon.
Terry
USA
said she had to go.
rugby
Terry
team
said
on
she had to
YouTube.
leave because she had to go to bed.
Viking.
All right, okay. Pardon?
I watched the USA rugby team on YouTube.
My rugby team on YouTube.
No, USA rugby team. Eagles.
I don't know, man. I don't really
I watched
follow
them.
the,
I
I don't
watched.
really follow the American circuit. Sorry.
I do.
Well,
Nice.
yeah.
I watch.
Yeah.
I love watching Olympics. I looked up the ticket. I heard the ticket
Stan.
expensive. For
Hello, Stan. We're having a party and your Stan's in here, Bryce.
what up, Stan? How's it going, my man? Oh yeah, Stan was used to be on that other channel, right? Oh, you almost forgot about Stan on that
Right.
channel.
Bryce. So Stan, Bryce has had a little to drink.
Yeah.
Where did Viking go?
I don't
He
know.
kicked himself out of here. How you doing, Stan?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
I looked up on video on YouTube. It was funny. She said hello. Have you done that on your calls? As weird people calling. Some weirdos on there. You did that to them?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I'm giving you the link, Viking.
Karen, have you started
Yes.
your other job? You remember you talked about the vaccine job for animals?
No, I have not. I went out on
When's that going to be?
Well, I'm out on a short-term disability right now for a mental leave. Because I don't have anything.
I'm just wondering.
Sure. But when I go back, thank you, Jenny. Have a great night.
Karen,
or day.
how's your mom been? She doing good today?
Today's a good day. Yeah, today's a good day.
Same with my grandma.
Stan,
it depends on the day, right, Karen?
Maneuvering the waters, Stan. The waters get a little muddy, but I'm maneuvering.
Oh yeah, my mom. I think she went to a meeting with the hospice care or something like that.
Oh no, for your grandma?
I think so. She already did that.
Oh no.
I know. I better not get that. I carry that gene. It's stupid, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I better not get it. I think I heard the keto helps not to get
You're
Alzheimer's.
fine, Janice. I thank you for being in here. I really do.
Hey, Karen,
Thank you
when
for
I
coming
looked
in.
it up, I think when I looked up online, the keto helps with Alzheimer's disease. Keto diet.
So does the Mediterranean diet too.
I looked it up. I know. Might as well start keto young, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Seriously.
wine. I looked
Oh,
up. I
okay.
think wine helps
Attend-
or something like
Attend
that.
to your baby, Ginny. Give that baby some love for me. Give the baby some love.
Hey, Karen. I think wine helps also.
Hey, Bryce.
What?
Yeah,
try.
red wine.
I think white
I know.
does also.
Try's quiet. He's not saying anything.
Try.
Bryce's quiet.
You quiet. Try.
No, he's muted up. He's muted up and taking care of his animals, his pets.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's got to take care of them now because now that he's up, they're all squealing.
I'm just fixing myself. Huh? Don't miss me, guys. I'm just here.
Oh,
Just give me 2
he's putting
minutes and I'll
products
be
in his
back.
ear. He's putting on a
Oh,
nice
no.
collar t-shirt.
I don't like your tone. Your tone is all wrong.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What happened to me?
He's
Your tone
having a
is all
mini
wrong.
shower. He's gonna put some man cream on. Oh my god!
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. It takes
Man cream.
2 minutes to go for a wash and put on a
I'll
top
be
and
right back,
undies. Come on.
Karen.
All
I'll
right,
be
Bryce.
right back. I won't leave you.
All right, Bryce.
Yeah, sorry, Karen. I would come up, show my face, but man, tonight, oh man, nah, you don't want to see my bags.
I know you've been working your bum off.
Hard
I'm
up,
just the Well, I haven't been working at work, but I'm getting paid to not be there. But I'm working a lot over here at the house. I'm actually taking care of stuff I need to take care of, like the cleaning that needs to be cleaned, like spring cleaning. I've been slowly doing room per room because there's a lot of just stuff that's accumulated. So much clothes. There's a nonprofit organization here that I'm giving them all to. Oh my gosh. They're going to have so many clothes. Oh,
It's very nice of you, Karen.
it's for battered women and children. So
Nice.
they're gonna have so many clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving out, and then I was thinking about possibly even having like a little garage sale over here. I don't know.
Like if some woman grabs some of your clothes, they're gonna go, "Oh my god, this woman's got like, man, her tops are, oh my god,
Stan,
they're really big.
Stan, Viking.
They're really big. That's a boob end.
They're all stretched out. Well, I mean, don't you
I'm
think,
back, Karen. I got another glass.
Bryce? He's gonna be like, what is it? 11:30 there? 12:30?
No, 9:28.
Oh, you're the same time as us. Okay.
Oh, what? That's funny.
You're the same time as me.
I know, that's weird. Hey, Karen. They're trying
What's
to get rid of daylight savings in my over here. They've been talking about
I'm sure.
2026 or something.
I've been hearing that in like a lot of states.
Karen, I heard some studies not very good. Daylight savings not good for people. I heard.
That what? Daylight savings?
Yeah, I heard some. I watched a video on that before.
Like for their mental, right? Because it just kind of mentally messes them up.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that because you have to fall back and move and spring ahead.
6 or something like that. I think they mentioned it.
I'll be 5 minutes, Karen. I won't be long.
Okay.
Karen,
yeah,
2026, they mentioned it before. They talked about it.
There was one state that, I don't remember what state it was. They were really going hard on it. They were wanting to get rid of it. Was it Wisconsin, maybe? And I think it had passed, but then I heard something about it had passed, but then after it passed, they
I
um
heard my
they
governor left all my state and went to Idaho, Karen.
Violet, your governor did?
Yeah, the former
Just
governor I
watches
fucking hate. He's a fucking idiot.
your governor.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Try. Look at you. You got ready quick. You're all like
I
Yeah.
hair's
just need
done.
breath, and before my life, I'll definitely have some shaving and all because I haven't shaven yet.
I
So I'll
haven't
do some
shaved.
shaving and all.
Oh, I
Try.
know.
Hey,
It's
try. I
much
haven't
hairy.
shaved yet. Hey, try. I haven't shaved yet.
Yeah, I will do the shaving after how many hours? Maybe 1.5 hours from now. I'll just have a shaving and all because I haven't. So
I
Karen is
haven't
all
been
ready
to
with her new
try. I
moves.
haven't been to India yet.
You can come easily, brother. It's very easy. It's very easy from you guys to come to India. It's not that
I have
easy
my
for us to go and
passport.
because we have
Try.
to go to
Oh, you have
visa
my
and all.
passport and everything. Try.
How is the transport?
Oh, you have my passport.
Oh, yeah. See, if you have a passport, then no problem. But if you don't have a passport, then you have to make it one, and then you can travel easily.
I already have one for my mail carrier in the United States.
Okay.
I already had one. I think it expired 28 or something like that.
If you're gonna take a
Oh,
when you take a
29.
plane over there,
right.
you better get on one of those nice planes where you can go to sleep. One of those planes that they
Have
have
you
one of
heard about
those
this? Have you
where
heard
it's like a
about the
room and you lay down.
gypsy scammers? They trying to scam you stuff in Europe. I watched this YouTube video, Karen, about these gypsy scammers.
You watch the weirdest stuff. I'm
I
telling you.
know.
You
I
you
know.
bring up the weirdest stuff. You'll be like, "Hey, Karen, did you hear about this?" I'm like, "I've never in my life heard about this."
I
And then I'm
know.
like, and then you're like, "Oh, but I watched it on YouTube. Here, let me show you
I
the
watch
link."
some weird stuff.
Yeah, you do.
I subscribe this I watch this turkey UFO stuff on YouTube.
A turkey?
Yeah, UFO. They zoom in and see the craft, see the windows and stuff. I think 2009 or something like that.
You know what I did see though? That was quite
What?
interesting.
The Phoenix
Here,
Lights in '97. In '97, they have Phoenix Lights in
yes,
'97. I
they
seen
did.
that video.
They did. Yeah, they had one in
Look like
2003
that.
too,
Look
I
like a
believe.
fire jet. Kind of look like a shaped fire jet. Kind of triangle shape UFO, Karen.
Yeah, and we had it in like 2003 too, I believe.
My state's
Or
number one.
2002.
My state is number one UFO sighting. Number one.
Your state?
Yeah, it's
I'm back,
number one
motherfuckers.
UFO sighting.
I'm back.
6,000 something
You're
like
back,
that.
Viking. Viking, where'd you go? What you do? What did you do, Viking?
Where you
What did I
going?
do? I went for fucking smoke, alright?
9!
You can fucking hold on your
9!
quickly. And just be patient. I'm
Karen.
back.
Karen, that's no German. Hey, Karen, I don't know if German is 9.
Okay. We all
But
have all
Karen,
these we all have all these accents up here.
Your alien
9!
accent is really fucking
9!
great, you know.
You know,
If
if
you
anybody
really
was
want to fuck with me, if you really want to fuck with me, you're gonna get it, you know.
anybody that's like going through YouTube right now, they're gonna be like, God, they all have different languages. Like,
That's
they'll
my
hear-
German. Hey,
They'd
Karen,
be like, "Where are they all from?" And then they hear my voice, and they're like, "Oh, she
My
must be from the
German.
South. She got one of them
Hey,
Southern
Karen.
accents, real like that, where they talk with the twang."
how's it going,
Twang.
y'all?
And they'll be like, "How you
Hey,
doing
y'all.
there?"
How
How
you
you
doing,
doing, there?
y'all?
Oh,
Yeah,
Alright,
fine.
man.
motherfuckers.
Let's
Alright,
go
hold up, hold up,
shopping
hold up,
over
bro.
there, y'all.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. I'm gonna open my cam just for a few seconds because I got out of bed just for Karen.
You should open your
Aw,
mouth, brother.
Viking.
Hey,
Open your
Karen.
mic.
Hey, Viking.
Believe me.
Aw, there's
There he is.
Viking.
There he is.
What up?
What up?
There
What
he
up?
is.
What up? What up?
There he
Man?
is. He's totally
Just
Do I look
prepared
prepared.
like,
for this
do
time.
I
He's
look
totally.
like drunk?
He came back with the full gear.
He did. He's got the hood on. He just, I love, Stephen Kelly, hello.
Motherfucker!
We've got all accents up
Oh my
here.
god, I'm fucking drunk.
Perfect. Everyone now has a camera
Bryce,
open up.
Bryce, you have your camera on, Bryce? Bryce
Yeah.
has his camera
Wow.
on? What?
Bryce was a surprise entry here with the
Whoa.
camera.
Bryce
Oh
never
my
has a
god.
seat. Oh, now he turned it off.
Oh,
I have not seen Bryce's face besides backstage here in like 2 years. 2 years.
Bryce was like, it's
That was funny,
peekaboo.
Brookie. I haven't
Bryce did
shaved yet.
peekaboo.
Look, I need to shave.
Bryce, it's nice to finally see your face after 2 years. I mean, I see it when you're backstage here, but I never see it.
You remember the other channel? I used to be on that Zoom. I used to be on Zoom over that channel, Karen. I was,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's
I
right.
should be over there.
Yep.
That'd be picturing me on Zoom right now with that dumbass. I should go find his house, Karen.
Stop it.
Stop it.
You know what I'm gonna do.
If anybody can find his house, we know who can, and they will.
Who?
So.
That'd be me.
Mhm.
That'd be funny. Look for it.
That'd
That'd be fun
type in Google
for the
it and you can
FBI
find
take
it. You can find
pictures,
the street,
Karen.
find the
What
city.
Viking? What Viking?
Just Google Earth be better. Then you know where it's at. If you find it in an address,
Yes. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Google Earth it. Zoom
Kim,
in.
cheers.
Oh my god! Now you're a quarter stalker. A true word stalker.
Cheers, Karen.
OMG.
Hey, brother Bryce.
I'm
It's a
doing it
little
for you,
weird.
Karen.
I'm
This
waiting.
is for
Send me
you,
one. Send me
Karen.
one.
Karen. Hey, Karen, this is for you.
Yeah, that'd be enough, and I'd be drunk already. I'm like such a lightweight. It's ridiculous. I can have. Remember on
No,
my
hey.
remember on my celebration of my.
One time I got so drunk, I was in the toilet.
Oh, I believe it.
I was yeah.
When I celebrated my anniversary at work,
have.
and I had that little thing of wine when Try's like, "You're drinking water, ma'am," and you're not drinking wine. I'm like, "Oh yeah, let me drink some wine."
Oh.
And it was that little bit of wine. I was going to bed going, "Man, I feel a little buzzed
My
off that little
grandpa's-
tiny bit of
Hey,
wine."
Karen.
'Cause I
My
don't drink.
grandpa's side's Dutch. Karen. My
Dutch?
grandpa's side. Yeah.
That's Viking. That's
No,
Viking,
not
Dutch.
Dutch.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Not Dutch.
Hey, Vikings.
Danish.
Dutch is Scandinavia. Like the Vikings, Scandinavia. Yeah.
Wait.
Drink some more, Bryce.
Denmark,
And then you can go
Norway.
And then
Hey,
we
Karen,
can all have.
on my dad's side is Eric isn't on his tree.
Oh,
On your
okay.
dad's side?
Actually.
That's it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Eric
okay.
is Viking name.
Mm-hmm. So Vikings were
Actually, it is,
basically
I looked
I think
it up.
from the Norwegian
Hold on.
region, right? Norway
Come on.
or something in Scandinavia.
Yeah, Denmark. Be specific.
Yeah.
Because
And my grandma
Because
said
Vikings-
French.
that areas.
The French.
You guys keeping your eyes open? You guys keeping your eyes out,
Mhm.
Try? Viking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viking. My grandma says French. Hey, I should go over the call center in India and mess with them.
Yes, a lot of call
I should
center
go
here.
over
A
and
lot
break
of
the
call center.
Hey, you dare me throw the computers on the ground and break it? I would. I'm not afraid to do it. I'll go over there
Vikings like,
knock them out,
I
couple
don't care.
boxing
I
rounds
don't
on
care.
them, teach them the lesson. They should not scam people. It's not cool.
See,
It's
there,
not
there, there are a lot
good.
of scam centers here also, but we are busting them out because they are doing a heavy scam. The way they are
Yeah.
scamming people, if
They
they
can't
use the
fool
same
me.
facility to
They can't
do
fool
something
me.
much better.
He tried. They
What's
can't
up?
fool
What's up,
me.
Karen?
They can't fool
I
me.
had to
I'm
plug my
smarter than
computer
they
in.
are.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm doing. I'm plugging it back in. I'm in the house.
Oh, okay. Yep. For audio, all good.
Look at you guys. It, ah, my arm. Ah, my arm. Ah.
Hey, try it.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'll go like this. You're like
Hey
this. I'm
Karen,
like this on the other side.
Hey Karen, my grandpa had
Yes,
his
it's
picture
bad.
of his dad. Karen,
Your dad did?
he looks tall, actually, thin and tall. My
Okay.
grandpa's dad, Karen.
So your grandpa's dad? So your great grandpa?
Yep, my mom's dad's side.
And that's the Scandinavian side?
No, is the Dutch? He's look like Dutch side. The Dutch. My dad's side's Scandinavia.
Okay, that side is Scandinavia.
Tall.
Okay.
Yeah. My the Dutch is 6'4" and 6'7". Karen.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I looked
That
that up
is
before.
tall.
I looked up online. There,
That is tall.
Scandinavia is 7'2", like the Swedish.
That's
Now,
crazy. That's so tall.
I
That's
have
like
to
Shaq
look
size.
up. Oh yeah, 7'2", 7 foot.
That's crazy.
They're
I couldn't even
tall.
imagine.
The
Anything
Scandinavia
crosses
countries,
6 is already a huge thing.
they're tall. The
Anything
Norwegian.
crossing 6 is already a tall stuff.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, 7'1". They're NBA players, 7'4", 7'2".
That's
That's
crazy.
Yeah,
NBA
yeah.
players.
Like
Play
Post went to
NBA.
yes,
That's
correct.
at the NBA level.
Who was that
I know.
Asian basketball player from Korea, I think?
Yao Ming. Yao Ming.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
yeah,
massive.
China.
The Korean guy is so tall. Oh my
7'6" or
goodness.
something like that.
He was
Yeah.
massive.
He played for the Houston
He
Rockets.
was heavy. He's tall like anything.
Yeah.
I first saw O'Neal. O'Neal was very tall
I
at that
watched
time,
his
but
highlights
then
on YouTube. You can look up his highlights on YouTube.
Yeah,
Those-
he
then
was
when
like
they
those
said all that
African
from Korea,
players.
I was like, oh my god.
Karen, like those African tribes, they play basketball in Africa.
They're tall,
Wow.
yeah.
Over in Africa.
Isn't how tall
Oh.
is Shaq? Shaquille O'Neal. Isn't
7
Shaq
foot,
like 7 something?
7
Okay.
feet.
Yeah, O'Neal was very tall that moment, and I was very much
7
focused on that
feet,
guy.
7'1".
The moment I saw the Korean guy,
somewhere in that
he was
range.
equally or more than O'Neal. I was like, wow, this Korean guy is so tall. Especially
Karen,
when we
like
know
the
Koreans
player
are not
from
that tall.
Sweden,
He's exceptional.
played for
Mhm.
Purdue, Karen. He's 7'2".
Who is?
Played from
O'Neal?
Sweden. He's played for Purdue. He's from Sweden. He's 7'2".
See, that's just
7'4".
crazy to me. They've
I
got to
know.
have some kind of like their
the
bones
guy
have got to
from,
hurt. I'm
like
thinking.
Purdue, he's Zach Edey. He's 7'4". NBA player now.
It's nice to see you, Viking. It's about damn time.
Yeah,
Let me just say that.
Karen,
Oh,
look
good.
at my
All good.
look at me. Do I look crazy drunk?
Yes,
Yeah, bro.
yes.
Brother Viking is a cool listener.
I can
He's listening
take it,
everything,
Karen.
with all the data inside.
My grandpa's side's German, Russia.
Russia.
Russia, yeah.
Nice.
No.
My
We don't have
grandpa's
any
side's
Russian in ours.
Russian. Karen. My grandpa's side on mom's dad's Russian.
Oh,
We don't have
mom's.
any Russian in us.
My
Oh,
mom's grandpa's my grandpa's mom's lines Russian, Poland,
my goodness,
and
it's a
German.
whole combination. Whole
I
combination, the
know,
whole
yeah.
world.
Yep.
Like,
Right? Right? He's just entwined with all kinds of stuff. He's got Russian, native,
he should get the
Scandinavian.
passport of all the countries.
Oh,
He should
yeah.
get the passport of every country because he has
Mhm.
blood in every country. So all passports should be his.
Right, exactly.
Probably mixed in
He just doesn't have
Africa,
Asian in him?
Asia, probably. He can't mix with Asia, probably.
I don't know about that.
Who's in the BG?
Probably could be
That's what I like to know.
Asia line. Could be.
Who's
You
in
never know.
Who's in the BG?
Yeah,
Is that what you?
I can't see your numbers.
Oh,
Do you know what I
two.
mean?
I got a little bit
Yeah, I know what you mean.
box. I have a little bit of wine left
Mhm.
in that box right now.
Oh, you're drinking boxed wine.
Oh,
Yep.
you're drinking from
French,
the cup.
it's French
Oh my
white wine right
God.
now.
How
Yeah,
can you? You should be drinking from the
Couldn't-
bottle. Like,
I do. Yeah, I usually
Right.
buy the bottle of wine, the pan. I usually buy it.
No, Bryce just takes the
No.
box like this and takes the box and holds it and goes
I wish.
Yeah.
I
down.
no, you know,
Yeah.
the little thing at the bottom. He actually takes it the whole bag out of the square box, and then squishes it like this, bro.
Mike, and
And
look
you're
at
like-
this.
I used to do that when I was 16. Fuck, come on, bro. No. Oh,
If
very
I
nice.
can look at this.
Very nice, my bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it going on, man. You like that?
CP! Hi,
Oh,
CP.
yeah, I do.
Hello, CP. How are you?
If I can,
got any
my
eggs?
dad. I think my grandma's side. I don't know whose side is Polynesian. I don't know
Yeah,
whose side
bro.
it is.
Check it out, bro.
Hi, CP. How are you,
I
CP?
like that. I wish I had that. Right? I wish I had that
How you
type
doing?
of tattoo.
We do it's
I probably do have Polynesian mixed in.
Oh my God, even Polynesian mix in? Polynesian
Probably do.
on this side. Like the islands of the Samoa and all those things, they're all Polynesian.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Here's a
Samoa,
picture.
Polynesian French.
yes, all
The
Polynesians. they're all
probably the
Polynesians.
French. Hey Viking, I wish I have
See
that.
Viking. See Viking.
Oh,
Hold
Yeah.
on. I gotta take this.
oh my goodness.
I gotta take this for Terry. Hold on. Terry wants to see this. Who was just in here? She told me
Yeah,
he
boy.
does.
Yeah, boy.
Brother Viking, do you
Do what?
do you have
Hey,
that
Viking.
haka stuff, haka
Hey,
dance?
Viking.
Do you do that, Brother Viking?
Sorry, hang on, bro.
What?
What was it, sorry?
I was like, do you do the haka
Yeah, I'll
dance?
be
Because I've
right
seen the
back.
haka dance in New Zealand
Okay,
and
Bryce.
Samoa Islands. Haka dance.
Yeah. Pretty. Oh, not now because you know, I'm much more older. I used to do it at school for my rugby team.
I have seen, my goodness, the energy flow in the haka dance. Oh my goodness, they put all the energy there. Oh my goodness, the who and look, I've seen that. I'm like, oh my goodness. And a few days back, a few months back, I think there was something happening in a parliament. A lady in the parliament, she stood up and said something in the haka like.
Yeah.
Come on,
She's done
something and like, oh my God. And people joined it. Oh, look, the flow, the energy flow. My God. The energy flow is like,
Yeah.
oh, come on, there's something and like, oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a the haka is
I
is
can't
a
look
dance,
at
a
this.
war dance. It's a war dance. And
It's what is
They
it?
do
A
it.
war.
It's a one
They-
dance.
they
Even
do it
even
before
Just stick your tongue
listen,
out when
guys.
they
Hold
do
up,
the.
hold up.
Hey Viking, when
Hold
they
up, guys.
do that,
Hold up,
they have
bro.
to stick their
Wait,
tongue
wait,
out.
Bryce. One sec.
Hold up, bro.
What
Um,
is that, Viking?
the haka is a war dance. So before they go into
Mhm.
war, They used to do it.
Oh,
The Māori
Yep.
warriors used to do it before they used to go to war to scare off their enemies. So they used to do it, and they used to poke out their tongue and get the big eyes going
Mm.
to scare them
Mm-hmm.
off.
really?
Yeah,
Really?
so
Yeah, it's a war dance.
that's why
It's
you
a
see
war
when people
dance.
do
Yep.
the like sports teams and whatever do the haka, they do a
Yeah.
pukana, which is opening their eyes and poking out their tongue. So it's called a pukana. So
And
that's
this is
what they
all before
do.
war?
Yeah, when they go to war.
Oh,
So the New
wow.
Yep.
Zealand haka and Fiji haka
Well,
are both the same haka, or there's some difference between them?
Very
Really?
much. All Polynesians have different hakas to their. It's not called haka in
yeah.
their own language. They
Like
would call it another name, but
Hawaii.
we call it a haka. But you got Tonga, you got Samoa. They all have their
Yes,
and
Tonga, Samoa,
Fiji. They all
yes.
have
Yeah.
their different ways
Hawaii
of
does
doing their
their
own
own
war dance.
thing.
Yeah. So
Hawaii does it.
Ah,
yeah.
wait,
Yep. When
what?
like people coming home, they
Do they
do it
have
on
like,
during the
is
airport, the
there like a,
haka dance.
is like
Yeah.
some sticks involved
Hmm.
or like not, is there like
They
kind of like
do. They use the
poles or
In the
legs
poles or
Māori
something
one,
to
involved?
do it.
in the Māori haka, they can they don't do it in rugby, but they just use a
Yeah.
what it's called is it's called a taiaha, which is a weapon, and it's like
Oh,
it's like a staff. So they hold it. You can hold it in two
Like
hands and swing it
right.
around. They used to use that back in the
ah,
Hmm.
day for war as well.
Karen, like in
Yeah.
Hawaii, they use their
wow.
like the New Zealand, they use their legs to do the haka dance also when
That's what I
they
think I've
play.
seen. Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Like
You know what?
people like going to
I
like
tell you a quick.
Hawaii, Karen, like when they going home, they do use their legs for a haka dance. They beat them on the like on the thigh, on the leg. That's how they do it.
How are we spelling that?
I see videos on YouTube how they do it on the haka dance.
Hey, Karen, just a little history. I'll tell you something which is pretty interesting, really. If I may.
Yeah.
Yeah, they back in the day when the Europeans came to New Zealand, they brought muskets, their guns and rifles with bayonets. You know how they had the bayonet at the end of the gun to stab people with. It's called a
England.
bayonet, right? So they came
Yep.
here and hold up, Bryce. I'm just going to tell a little story. And they had a war. They had a war up north in the northern part of New Zealand. They had a war. We used to call our well, we still do, but it's called a pa, which is like a village. And the Europeans came with their guns and their bayonets, and we only had our taihas, which is made out of wood. And they could never overtake this certain pa up north, and with their guns, with their bayonets, and they still couldn't beat our Māori warriors. So it says a lot about our warriors.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Was it
Interesting.
English people?
The pa was up on a hill, and we had trenches like our Māori warriors were in trenches. All we had was our wooden sticks, our wooden taihas. They carved them up to make them sharp and all that. But the Europeans had guns and they were firing. They were trying to. They couldn't breach our defense. So it says a lot. It really does.
Wow. Wow. I love. See,
Love it
There
when a
was,
history
like-
stuff comes up.
I know, me too. I was just gonna say, do you ever like close your eyes and think like would go back in time like that, right? Like I'll sit there sometimes and like I'll hear stories from like way long, right in our history, and then I'll like close my eyes and be like, gosh, what was it like back then? When you hear the stories.
That must be so beautiful. Like we are full of nature, no such industrialization or pollution, just nature, very much attached to nature. Like it is so beautiful of those times. Things changed after the industrial revolution of 1800s. After that, things started changing in a bit different way. And now, as we see, global warming and all these stuffs are coming up. It is just because of the way we are proceeding with the nature.
Yeah, correct.
If you could live, okay, how about you, Viking? If you could live in in an era, what era would that be? What decade? What era?
Oh,
Knowing history.
okay. Well, I wouldn't live in the Dark Ages because that's when the plague was around, the Black Plague. I wouldn't live in that era,
Yeah,
which is I think the 1600s. So I wouldn't live in between there. But that's a hard one, really, to be quite honest.
Right?
Was it?
Right?
Hey, Try, was it the English came
But
over?
yeah.
which one, brother?
England?
Okay, if I had
India.
just one thing, I would want to go back in time and live when the Egyptian pyramids were born.
Yeah.
Wow.
Were made on the
Wow.
Giza Plateau.
That'd be
The only-
fun
I
to
think I'd
go back in
and I
time.
would want to sit back and just watch it being built
Yeah.
and how they were built,
Mhm.
because no one knows how they were built, those three pyramids. And I'm like, I
Wow.
just want evidence of something, of someone who built
Yeah.
it, or what kind of,
Technology
civilization
they
Cut.
use.
built it back then. I just want to be in that era, I think.
Mhm.
During the King Tut era.
Yeah, Tutankhamun.
King Tut, way before
Tutankhamun.
King Tut. King Tut is the 18th dynasty. So I'm going back
Yeah.
before the dynasties. I'm going back at
Yeah.
least 8,000 years before the 18th dynasty.
Wow.
So, sorry,
Right.
here I
During,
go.
during, during King
I'm being
Ramses.
a
During
fucking
King Ramses,
nerd
I
now.
guess.
Fuck's sake. Okay, let's change subject. Dick, let's go. Oh.
Or Queen
What?
Ramses. I think
What?
Queen Ramses was during his time only.
All right. No.
What would you?
Okay.
What era would you go back to? Try.
For me, I'll just love to go to 1000 to 1280 because that was the golden period. We didn't had much attacks to India. India was a booming economy. The whole world was coming to India to study philosophy or because the first university in the world was in India that time. The two universities, Takshila and Nalanda. People from China, people from the other places used to come here to study something. So there's so much of knowledge could be gained. I would enroll myself into those universities and I will learn everything. I will learn all knowledge will be mine.
Yeah,
That's the-
exactly.
Nice. Oh, another era I would want to be in is and watching Moses part the sea, the Red Sea.
Oh
I want
wow.
to see it. I want to see
Yeah.
if the Exodus is really real. I mean, they say it's real. Yeah, okay. Well, give me the fucking evidence, you know. But all these historic things, you know, back in the day, I think I would want to be in all of them. If I had a time machine, fuck, that would be me, man.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know the pyramids are fascinating?
They
The
are
pyramids are really
actually.
they are fascinating.
They are
You know,
fascinating.
they're the
The
only
pyramids.
things that are standing out of the eight wonders of the world. They're the only thing that's standing, that's left. And archaeologists, Egyptologists, they say, you know, these pyramids they go back 4.5, 5,000 years. But really, they're really older than that. They're quite
Yeah,
older
they're really
than
older.
5,000 years.
They're really older than that. Even the statue of Sphinx, now we see it is in the sand, right? The history suggests there was a time in which this whole Egypt was underwater, and the statue of the Sphinx was like up to the head. It was all water before. They have the sedimentary marks all around the legs and everything. So that means there was water before. Then it became sand and all. It is much older. This is much older.
Yeah, that's when there was a Sahara desert where like had like flourished with greenery.
Sahara was the rainforest. If you see the longer time, Sahara was a rainforest.
Yep.
Dang. I know. It's fascinating. Like when I
Yeah.
was in high school, one of the subjects I didn't like a lot of my subjects, but one of I really loved was history, and I really wish I would have paid more attention to it though. I was so
Mm-hmm.
busy with I was so busy. Honestly, if I was so busy with band, I didn't pay much attention to a lot of things other than like my band and
Mm.
like science. I love science. Science was great too, but
I love so.
yeah. But the older I get, the more interested I become in history, like way deep history. Like when you think about,
History is our base, man. History is our base. It is the
Yeah.
base of everything. We came from that thing to this level. So it is incredible to find or track back our journey. Like, okay, our ancestors were this, they were making this, so they came from
hmm
this. It is so
Yeah.
nice to
hmm
track back everything. Like, it feels, it feels so good.
yes, I know it is. It's fascinating. I should have paid more attention, but I mean, you learn as you go. You just keep learning and learning. It's all learning. But science is definitely
I could talk for
interesting.
hours about historical things and all that. I could talk for hours. Oh shit, me and Troy would be yeah, we could do a 6 hour stream on history.
I know you could. I
I
bet you
would
could.
join that.
You know what I mean?
And I'd be
Sorry
over
guys,
there like,
I'm off cam. I'm just rolling.
I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. I'll hear you. You just won't be able to see me.
Okay. Try
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make a cup of
try
coffee.
take it away, my bro.
And I
Man.
will be exiting now. I just have to check some of the office works also. I'm just checking the emails now. I have to just go with the
Okay.
stuff now. So I'll be in the background. Only I'll be in the background. So take care, guys. Thank
Mm.
you. Thank you. Bye
Yeah.
bye. Bye bye.
All
Bye
good, Troy.
bye.
Okay, who's in the chat box? Oh my god. Try box, yo. Christian is still there.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh,
yeah. Talk
my
away.
cousin I
Talk away,
told
bro.
you about Viking.
Mm-hmm.
25% of New Zealand Molly.
Oh yeah, that's very little, but there's
I
got to be
know.
some link, if a very very mild link to the
Right.
culture.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very distant, though.
I know. Probably a lot farther than. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Troy's gone.
Yep.
Perrin, you got to hit him up later because he left as soon as you left. He went.
Oh, he did.
Like, now he's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
Troy's
Why is
in trouble now because as soon as he left. Oh, that's not on. Come on, should have just waited.
really?
Yeah.
What?
As soon as you left, he
What
left.
the French?
Yeah. He just left without when
He
you
just
give
left, bro.
himself
As soon
a
as he
Karen.
turned off the cam, he left. He left, bro. He gapped it on you, bro. He left you in the dust.
He just left me with fucking and Bryce. CP. Is
Yeah.
CP still in here?
I think so.
Bryce.
Hey, try.
CP was
Hey,
in
Viking.
Oh yeah, CP is
What's
still
a
there.
good
Yep.
time going to New Zealand?
A good time.
I'm just wondering.
A good time would be
In the spring or
any
summer?
summer. Summer would be a
Summertime?
good time. Between December and March.
Okay.
Or
That's
between December and February, maybe. I don't
mhm.
know. December from
Is
the
the
year
tickets
before.
supposed to be cheaper?
It depends who you're flying with, bro.
Like
Who you're flying with.
Delta Airlines depends, right? Depends what airlines.
You wouldn't get Delta Airlines coming from the States to NZ, bro, because they don't fly here. Delta. You would catch a international flight flying something like you would fly Qantas or Singapore Airlines or Emirates.
Right.
You fly Emirates.
If you have a
So those
like
three
the
are the main ones
airlines
that would do the
card,
long haul from the States. Those
right?
those three would be the long haul flight using those airlines.
Right. If you
Yeah.
saying if you have an airlines card like Delta example, get
Yeah, he's try you. Oh, okay, you can still hear. You might be. Are you in the background, or hang on, or have you left? Oh, you're in the background.
you talk about
He's in the
try.
background. I think, bro. Hold up, I'm just gonna go outside. Bryce, entertain
Okay.
everybody.
I just look up poisonous spiders in New Zealand and not get bitten by one, right?
There's only one spider here, which is
But
the
have you heard of the
white-tail.
white-tailed spider?
Yeah.
That's it in Australia and New Zealand. Something like that, right? You know what I'm talking about?
In New Zealand, we have white-tails. They're the only ones. They're not that poisonous. They get you sick, but
They're kind
you
of
won't die. You
poisonous.
won't die from a bite.
They kind of are, kind of not.
Oh, I don't know. No, well, there haven't been a fatality from a white-tail here, so.
Right. I'm
They
just
can be-
curious. Before I come
they'll
over.
bite you.
Right.
They'll bite you and then they'll make you swell up. They'll bite you and make you swell up. And if you're really bad, you
I don't
probably
like
spend a night in
spiders.
hospital. Oh, neither do
I'm not
I.
a fan of them, right? When I look, hey, Viking, when I looked up like seeing these funnel web spiders, the males are poisonous.
I don't know.
Like the male spot, like this male singing funnel web, they're more poisonous.
Okay, I'm back now.
Are you back? Got coffee?
I'm back. I did. It's boiling hot.
What kind of coffee is it, brand?
I drink Jamaican Blue. CP wants. Oh, CP is still here. What time is it in New Zealand now? She asks, Viking. Uh-oh.
Hi, CP. Viking?
Yo,
Hey,
bro, I'm still
Viking. What time is New Zealand? CP was wondering.
6:07 p.m. evening.
7?
No, 6.
Hot. It's hot.
You gonna ask CP to come up?
CP will never come up. I could
Come
ask
on,
her.
CP. Get your butt up here, CP.
We've only been asking CP for what, 3 years now? Oh, okay. It's 10 p.m.
I think she come up with Bookie's channel one time. She came up panel when I was there.
Oh, well, she's got to come up, bro. Come on.
Don't make me come tell
Karen
you.
knows me too well. I do. I told you, Bryce. I know her too well. Oh no, she will not come up.
I'll make her come up.
No, never have. I didn't think so. I think what he Live, Laugh, Love, I think was the one that was up on Bookie's. It was Live, Laugh, Love.
One time, probably, I think one time CP was on Bookie's live. One time.
I think it was. I think it might have had.
I think she.
Live, Laugh, Love.
I think it was Bookie's channel. She came up one time. Karen, I was on Bookie's live at night.
Is there a reason to CP not wanting to come up on our panel, or?
CP is just entirely like way too good for us.
Hey CP, don't make me message you, CP.
She's
don't
just
make
too good
me
for us.
find you.
We're not her people. I'm just kidding.
Come
CP.
on, CP.
She's just like, no, I'm not doing it. You can't make me. I won't, and I refuse.
Don't make me come get you, CP. Don't
That's
make me
true,
do
Karen.
it.
I know. We've Viking. We have tried to bribe her and bother her and beg her and she just won't come up. She's like, not doing it.
Hey, I just messaged. I already said it on YouTube. I already said it.
Yeah,
Karen.
that's true.
I already did.
She says she doesn't have social media. She's just really private.
Come on.
Hi,
CP.
Terrence. Hi, New Terrace. How are you?
Yeah, I can.
Come
let's go with
on,
that.
CP.
I understand that. All good.
Come on.
Bryce is not going to work. I'm telling you.
I mean, I might have magic because it. Come on, CP. I said, come on.
She's like, not doing it. I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me come get you, CP. Don't make me do it.
So, Viking. Terry wanted to see your face real bad, and she left, and then you showed your face, and I texted her, was like, Viking's on camera. She's like, of course.
Okay, cool.
I was like, yeah, but you had to go to bed at dusk. Ray's got to go to bed at dusk.
Yeah.
Then again, I just got my new schedule. I hate it. I hate my new schedule.
What is
like
your new
it.
schedule, Karen?
I hate it. It sucks. It's awful. I'll have literally no life.
Tell
I will
me.
have no. It's awful. I just got it today, and I don't like it. I'm gonna raise the roof and tell them I don't want this schedule.
What is it, Karen?
7 p.m. to 4 in the morning. I don't want
That's
it.
That's stupid.
I don't want
That's
it.
fucking
I don't want it.
stupid.
I don't want it.
What the fuck is wrong with them? Don't give me their number. I can handle them for you.
And then I have Wednesday, Thursdays off instead of
Karen.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday.
Want me handle them for you?
Yeah,
me,
CP, I am. I
me,
still
I
am.
can
Yes.
just,
Hey, Karen.
I can just go to bed
Want me
anytime.
handle them for you, Karen?
Gonna
I
have to
can
handle
go
my
to
light
bed
work.
anytime and still wake up for work and go to work.
CP, we're 24/7, 365. So we don't ever close. And you know what? You would think that with it being late in the night like that, you wouldn't get any phone calls. They actually, because the time difference, from East Coast, West. Yeah, really. I'm serious. We get busy, like from 10 o'clock at night till like 2 in the morning. We start getting slammed again just because of the difference in time. And I'm like, who's going to be shopping in the middle of the night besides myself? Because, I have those weird hours. No, we're busy. But these hours suck. I did not sign up for those hours. So I'm never going to.
Yahoo.
I'm never going to have a life, ever, with those hours. Like, nobody's going to be awake. I'll get off work and everybody's like...
You forgot to have your breakfast, Try.
Poor Try. He forgot to have his breakfast.
Come on,
like,
Try.
Immediately.
Don't forget about your breakfast. Come on, man.
Breath mints.
I'm sorry.
I almost spit my coffee out.
Hey, Karen. Want me to handle your schedule for you, Karen? Want me to talk to
down the
him?
wrong hole. I almost spit it out.
Hey, Karen, did they mess up your schedule, Karen?
He still had morning breath. Oh my god.
Hey, Karen, did they mess up your schedule?
Yes, they did actually.
Want me calling them to tell what the fuck is wrong with you?
I did a shift bid, but it wasn't for those hours. And I don't know what happened, where it happened, and what, but that's not what I signed up for.
Want me to handle them for you?
So, CP, I put in for a shift bid. If you want
me to, let me know, Karen.
For 2 different schedules, and one of them was 9:30 in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. with
They're
weekends
big.
off. And I thought, okay, I can handle that. My second option was a night shift, but it wasn't that late at night. And I just looked at my email today and was like, you've got to be kidding me. Seriously?
Come on.
At this
How
schedule
rude of
sucks.
that, Karen.
I'm going to have to do something about it because
You want me to
literally,
wake up my ancestors and get them for you?
I'm going to have to take it up with
You should wake up your ancestors, Karen, and scare them off.
where's the HR department? Where's he been? Remember him?
Hey,
The
Karen.
HR department.
What's their number,
Karen.
Karen? Want me calling them for you? Tell them what the
It's
heck
okay,
is wrong
Bryce.
with you?
Take a drink. Take a sip of your coffee, and I'll make you spit it out. Ready?
I'm
One,
afraid.
No.
two,
I tell
three.
them no in
Try
German.
trying to put on some beauty cream, and I'm just getting into bed, stripping off. Oh my god!
That's
Okay.
a pretty big spider.
Okay.
Hey, Viking.
I'm going to
Okay.
end my life now. Okay.
Hey,
Bye.
Viking.
Oh,
When I look
Picasso,
up
yes.
tailed,
He was the HR.
white-tailed spiders, they're pretty big, actually.
Bryce is still going on with the spiders.
Yeah, man. We're moving
From
on
what
from
I heard-
spiders, bro.
I know.
From what I heard, they have big ass
Hey,
snakes
Karen.
there. Is that true?
What's that?
They have big ass snakes there.
Where over here we don't have snakes,
Yeah.
man. Just in
okay.
my pants. You know what I'm saying?
See now,
Hey,
that one I
Karen,
was really.
you should
that one I really-
Hey, Karen, you should say
You
the
got me on that
HR,
one.
Karen.
I had it up.
Hey, you
I had it up.
should the HR
You're
people.
lucky.
Where's
You're
the
lucky.
snakes in the?
I never blush. I'm blushing. I need to turn my camera off. Like you got me speechless for a minute here. Give me a sec.
Damn. Come on now.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Coffee's
shit.
burning my tongue. I almost spit it out when you were talking
You
about
have a mental picture now. You have a mental
know.
picture.
I know, right? CP. Look, read what CP wrote. Karen's blushing. We must
Hey,
see your face.
Viking,
I never blush.
Is New
ever.
Zealand 6? Is it 6:17 p.m. in New Zealand?
It's
See,
absolutely
yeah,
it.
I'm actually
I looked
blushing.
it up online.
Yes. My nose is starting to drip. I'm turning into a hot mess now.
Hey, Viking, if I
You know
come
what,
over, hey, Viking,
You know why it's dripping?
Yes.
hey, Viking, if I
Dude,
come,
but I'm
where,
not gonna say it.
where the, hey, Viking,
Don't say it.
where will I
Don't do
stay if I visit New Zealand?
Hey?
Where will I stay if I visit New Zealand?
You would stay in a hotel.
What an ass. What a dick. What a dick.
If you want to stay in New Zealand, bro, hold up, man. If you really wanted to stay in New Zealand for a holiday, you'd fly into Auckland International Airport, and then you would make your way on another flight all the way to Queenstown, and you would stay in Queenstown. Down in Queenstown is beautiful down there.
How much is the hotel there in New Zealand? Usually,
I don't know, bro. I don't stay in hotels.
That's,
You know what I mean?
they better give me a good deal on it. If not, I'll be pissed. I might be angry.
What an ass. So Viking, where am I going to stay when I get there? In a hotel. That's it. That's all.
That's all.
What an
That's all she
ass.
knows, bro. Take another sip, Karen, and burn your nose and burn your lips.
I did just take one sip.
Karen, dummy, figure out what hotel, right?
Well, you figure, you said they go by American dollars, right? Over there?
American dollars. You would come into the country with a lot of money if it's American dollars.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, if you had, say, you know the drill. If you came to New Zealand for 2 weeks and you had a $10,000 limit, your budget, you would probably you'd probably come over with like 18 grand, maybe. I don't know, something like that. You'd be some. You
You
do a
better
lot
give
of
me
money.
a good discount. Discount.
Viking.
Discount.
What an
Give me a
ass.
good discount for the hotel.
But it's like Viking asking Bryce, "Hey Bryce, if I was to go to Washington State, you know where you live, where would I stay? Oh, you get a motel. Oh, okay. So your place isn't an option? Oh, absolutely not. So you
No,
stay
my
there.
place is not an option. No. Out of the story, because all we'd do is I'd lose my job and I'll be drunk all the time.
Hey, stop it. Get over
You
here.
could talk to dog in German, Karen.
Oh, I know. No, really. I know.
You could if you study it in German.
How can he give you a discount? Does he work in he does not, CP. He does not.
Karen,
he's not gonna...
you get more negotiation in the hotel expensive, right, Karen? We can talk negotiation. Be quiet, Violet. That's not very nice to bark like that. Right, Karen?
It's not the hot fireman, so calm down.
Hey, Karen, I'm just wondering why the firefighters showed up around the area.
I can't tell you that, Bryce. All I know is I stared hard at him and I was debating, how do I go over there and make contact with them without looking like a complete, So
Yeah.
I thought, like my friend said, I should have got the vacuum cleaner out. Hi, excuse me, do you guys need that? I'm looking for my future man. You're a firefighter?
You take a vacuum cleaner outside.
That's all I need to hear. So, are you guys need some coffee? Because I can get you some real quick. Like, I don't know what happened. I can't tell you. I just know there was 4 fire trucks and a couple paramedics.
Probably
was
could be a
men.
heart attack or could be someone doesn't.
I hope the person is okay. I really do. But I was not focused on that person. I was focused on the 10 men that were 2 doors down to my house.
Right.
Tries finished his noodles and
What the?
Noodles.
That's what he posted. He's finished his noodles.
What the?
He's probably sitting at the tables eating his noodles, and he's got no undies on, got a t-shirt on. He's had a quick wash. Try still looks like fucking shit. He still looks like shit. He's eating his noodles. Fuck's sake, dude. Right? Oh my God.
Right.
Try get with the program, dude. Get your clothes on. Have a quick, 1, 2, 3, and it'll be all over. And then, bro.
What the fuck?
What's he saying?
Hearing Bryce laugh isn't it SCP? Isn't it? For years we've heard Bryce laugh. We'll always hear Bryce's laugh.
Probably drunk, probably.
And the more he drinks, the louder his laugh gets. CP, you noticed? Tries like, damn it! I got to start my live in exactly an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 45 minutes. I need.
Oh, I forgot missed your panel. Hey, Karen, did I miss someone's panel? Was it Vikings panel?
I don't think. Have you had a panel lately, Viking?
Just that one time me and you were on. Remember?
I forgot. I'm so sorry,
right.
I'm so sorry I missed it.
Don't apologize, bro.
Yes, I am trying.
Totally
I am
forgot. I
calculating
didn't
the
know
time.
you had a panel.
Yeah, I had
No,
I
a
know.
live stream
I
a few
think if
weeks back
someone
with
should
Karen.
remind me, then I would show up.
I
Nah,
know
bro,
you too well,
that's
Try.
why you click the bell, bro. That's why you click the bell on the channel so you get
I
notified, bro.
know, right?
I don't
You
have to
should
message you, bro.
someone
Bro,
should
I'm live.
remind me when
Hell no. I'm not gonna do
you
that,
should
bro.
remind me when
I'm
you're
not gonna
live.
message you, bro. I'm live. Nah, sorry, bro. If you miss it, you miss it, bro. It's all good, man. It's all good with
Probably
me.
next
You know?
round, probably whenever you do it again, I will come up.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
Next round, whenever you do it.
Yeah, bro.
I don't
Next
know.
time, man.
He's been working so damn much. He's just avoiding everybody at all costs because he's just
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, bro.
How it's
Every time.
been
That's my
a lot of
that's my new excuse. Yahoo! Work.
Yes, right.
You're
I've
right.
gone through all the other excuses. Now work is the only excuse I've got left.
Yeah. I mean, I got to tell you, I have enjoyed having this time off. I've been off since the 10th. What's today? Oh,
You
it's only been 8 days.
you went well though. You went well though, Karen.
It
I
is
went
the
what?
18th, Karen.
I went what? What was that?
You were a little bit sick,
Today's the
right? You
18th.
weren't
I
feeling
know I
well.
was. I was very
And
sick,
that sucks
actually.
when you
Yeah.
have the time off and you're sick.
Mhm.
You have the time off and you're sick. That sucks.
I was so sick.
That's so. You wasn't sound good, Karen. When you sent me the
All right,
video,
Try.
when you seen me the voice thing, you didn't sound good at all.
I was sick, man. I was sick as a
You
dog.
would,
And
you would,
and
you would
I handled
sick so bad.
2 days of work with that sickness, and my customers get mad because they're like, I can't hear you. And I'm like, well, I can't get any higher than I'm getting. Like, this is as loud as I had lost my voice. And I went to HR and was like, I can't, I'm too sick. I can't do this. Plus, I'm mentally not okay because my aunt passing and my son and this, that, and the other. I need to
I feel so bad
go
for
on.
you with the aunt passing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's rough. This has been hard.
Was it?
So you're on the comms, Karen.
It happens.
You're on the comms.
People, when it happens.
So you're on the comms
Thank you, Bryce.
and you're dishing out, like products to customers and stuff. Are you on the comms?
Yeah, I was taking calls, and then my manager, she was like, "No, I'm not on vacation, CP. I'm actually on a short-term leave right now, a short-term paid leave. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back at the end of this month. I have up to 4 months, but I'm not taking 4 months. I'll go insane if I take 4 months off.
Are you
I would
going
not know.
to be back in April?
I'm going back. Yeah, I think my birthday's in April. Yours is in April.
My birthday's in April, Karen.
I know. So is mine. I know. We're both.
Mine is the 24th.
Mine's the 18th.
That's so funny.
Oh, CP, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that he
What
passed.
happened?
CP lost her uncle on the 8th. Yeah, my son had his birthday. My son had his birthday on the 8th. And
what son? Was it
my
the one
aunt
in the
passed
military?
3:30 in the morning. Yeah, Danny. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're giving you a whole week of bereavement off, CP? They gave me 3 days. I only got 3 days.
CP.
But his uncle is sick, stage 4. Oh, okay. See, that's
straight.
Stage 4. Oh.
Can I whip my camera around to get another view, like facing outward instead of facing me?
Probably.
Am I able to do that or nah?
Yeah, I think so. I'm so sorry, CP.
I'm so
my
sorry.
Aunt was. Yeah. My aunt was sudden. I didn't even know my aunt was sick. So this is how it went down. On the 5th of March.
Whose sister is it? Is your dad's side or your mother's side?
My mom's side. My mom's side.
Your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to figure that out.
But I'm okay to talk about it now. Let me tell you how it went down. On the 5th of March, I was on the toilet, and my cousin calls me on FaceTime, and I thought, oh, it's, so maybe it's something, we talk, but I talked to my aunt way more than I talked to my cousin. And she's like, hey, I just want to let you know, you need to let your mom know because your mom's got dementia. And I know she's probably not going to remember, but Auntie is in the hospital. She was in ICU, and now she's on hospice.
Fuck.
And now she's on hospice due to organ failure. And I'm like, wait, what? I just talked to her 3 weeks ago. And she said, well, she has dementia so bad that she forgot how to swallow. And so she wasn't putting any fluid into her system. And I said, wait, hold up a minute. Like, I couldn't grasp it because I just talked to my aunt, and I didn't see any signs of dementia, right? And I said, wait, she's on hospice. That's bad. How long does she have to live? And she said, I don't know. She may not even make it tomorrow. I'm like, oh my God, this is 30 minutes before work. 30 minutes. So I finish up in the bathroom, and I come out, and I'm like, hey guys, to my parents, I'm like, I need to talk to you. This is kind of serious. So let's go ahead and just talk about this for a sec. And they're like, oh, okay. And I was like, so Aunt Ruthie is on hospice. And when I tell you, I've only seen my mother cry twice in her life. In all my years, only twice has my mother cried.
Check it out,
my mom said, what is that? What is it?
Cool.
It's my PlayStation.
Nice.
You got one?
Nah, not a 5.
Oh.
How about
I
Xbox?
Stop it. I need to get
Go ahead, your story.
So my mom started crying, and I said, well, I guess she had organ failure. And she was, hey, he's got his camera on. I'm going to turn mine on. I said, so therefore, thank you, CP. I'll continue.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Oh, that's nice. Let me just turn mine off.
Sorry.
So
twice I've interrupted.
Oh.
I went out there and I told my mom, I said, hey, Aunt Ruthie is in hospice. I guess she had organ failure, but it's due to having dementia where she didn't put any more fluid into her. And this is all I know. So my mom says, wait, I had to repeat myself. And I said, I am really, 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 really sorry. Now, they live in Ohio, so we didn't have time to get to Ohio. Obviously, there was not enough time for all this. And I said, I didn't even know she was sick. And I had so many questions, but I had to get to work. And I think I was also in disbelief because it was all so sudden and like, wait, what is happening right now?
Fuck.
So I'm continuing my shift, and my cousin texts me, and she's like, hey, they're telling mom that she only has like 2 days. So I just want to let you know. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I have to step away from work, let my dad know because my mom's still really distraught about it. And I'm like, this is terrible. Well, fast forward to March 8th. So the next day I saw my aunt laying in her, peacefully on her bed. And I said my goodbyes to her, and I thought she looked peaceful. I really did. And then Danny celebrates his birthday. And, I put that birthday post up on Facebook about him, and I get a phone call. No, I got a text message at 3:30 my time. Mom just passed away. And I'm like, oh my God, no. But this whole time, for those 3 days, the saddest part of this whole thing, for these 3 days, and I'm okay, I'm not going to cry because I've done a lot of that. My mom thought that she could pull out of it. And she was telling everybody, but she can pull out of it. She'll be okay. She'll pull out of it. There's no way she's on hospice. She'll pull out of it. Mm-hmm. And I knew, we all knew that she wasn't going to pull out of it. So I went to work that day that I got the message and was like, my aunt just passed away. I'm sick as a dog.
Fuck.
Joey decided to do some stupid shit that I shall not say.
What?
But I get a phone call. So in the midst of all this, I get a phone call from his girlfriend. I'm working and she's blowing my phone up saying Joey needs to go to the ER and he's not listening to me and I need to call 911, but he's not. Now I'm freaking out, right?
What the
At this point,
fuck?
I got PTSD so bad from Joey, and
Oh
rightfully
my
so, that I'm
god.
freaking out. I'm just like, oh my God, he's overdosing. Like that's all I can think about.
The
And
you were talking about the other son?
um he hasn't had any kids. Oh, my other son, yeah, Joey. Yeah, Joey.
Oh, it's
So
that one is on the street, right?
right.
Okay, I was right. I was guessing
So
that.
I'm sitting there freaking out, going,
Mhm.
why was he not going to? She's like, oh, he swallowed Pine Sol. He
What
took
the
a big dose of,
fuck?
right. My point exactly.
What?
Right.
That
So
sounds stupid.
I'm like, is he what's he doing? Like, I don't understand. So I step away from work, call him. He's not answering. Call the girlfriend. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Is he like trying to kill himself or something? Like, what's going on? She's like, oh no, it was in a red Solo cup, blah, blah, blah. But because he has a warrant, he didn't want to go by an ambulance to get checked out.
What the
So,
fuck?
yes.
He
So all this
should
whole,
get checked out in the first place.
oh, of course.
That's so stupid not getting checked out. What the fuck?
So I rip his ass and we get in a big old argument. And I'm like, by the way, your aunt's dead. And then he's like, wait, what? And I'm like, and your grandma's not doing too well. And you're just out here doing what you're doing.
Fuck.
And I was like, I can't do no more work, man. I just cannot. So
He told
I
you,
reached out to,
boss.
oh yeah, when I tell you I don't cry to my bosses because I don't want them to see that part of me ever. I don't cry to anybody because I don't want
Yeah.
them to see that part of me ever. Like I cry alone because I need to just not have nobody see that part of me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I told her, I was like, Tiara, I need a minute. We need to have a one-on-one right this second if you have a minute. She's like, yeah, what's up? So I'm telling her and I'm bawling, man. I'm like, this is what's going on. I told her, she's like, you need to go on leave or something. I'm like, yeah, but I need money. I can't go. If I went out on FMLA, I don't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
I can go on FMLA for like 6 months or 6 weeks or 8, whatever it is, but I don't get paid. You know, I'm like, I need money. So she was like, well, just reach out and see if you can go on a just short-term disability. I'm like, but I don't have a disability. She's like, you have a mental disability. I'm like, wait, I have a what? Because that sounds so terrible to say like, oh, you have a
like
mental.
some companies have short-term disability, whatever, like
and that's
broken bone. Like,
and that's what I'm out on. And she was like, well, you know, with your aunt passing, you get bereavement for 3 days. You get bereavement. And she's like, well, just take it from there. I'm like, all right. So now I've been out of work for 8 days. 8 days.
Yeah. It's almost April.
I know. My birthday's in 1 month from today.
April 1st is coming up. April Fool's Day is coming up.
In other news, my birthday's in exactly
joke.
4 weeks.
Karen, you were said. Here's a funny part. I said, hey, Dad, your truck been stolen. April Fool's.
Oh, no. How is it today,
so
CP?
Funny. I love to do April Fool's jokes.
So the situation with that, CP, was I found out that it was in a red Solo cup. Somebody in the household that they're living at, his girlfriend put some watermelon drink or something in the red Solo cup, but on top of
that's so confusing
Pine Sol.
right now with that part, Karen.
And Joey slammed it to take a big drink of it, took a big swallow, and then realized that it wasn't just watermelon, so spit some out, but it already had hit his stomach and everything else. So she says she called poison control, and poison control was like, hey, just give him some milk and he should be okay if he's not going to go to the hospital. And then I told him, well, I'm just gonna call the paramedics over there and let them know what's going on. He's like, and I have a warrant and I'll go to jail and it's not going to end well. And I'm like, you know what, whatever. I don't know, CP. This is the longest I've gone without seeing my son. I think
he should get his warrant done and over with. You know what I'm saying?
He should.
He should
he's
get it
not.
done and over with and don't have to do it anymore.
No, absolutely, but he won't.
That's a, I
And then
always.
he's just going to
that's
catch
weird.
another. He's just
Go
going to catch
ahead.
another charge, and it's just
What
going
the
to be
fuck?
more stuff stacked up on him.
Oh
It's just
my
he's taking his hole deeper
gosh.
and deeper and deeper. So,
His charges building up.
oh well, when they catch him again, when they do, he'll have three of them. 3 strikes, you're out.
He
So
should get. He should go to jail, get it over with, and get it done. Right?
what he needs to do, if he wants to, and I've told him this about 100,000 times,
Right.
is go to rehab, and then
That's
from
another
rehab,
option, right?
go to rehab, then reach out to the probate or to the courts and let them know, hey, I've been in rehab. Now I'm going to turn myself in. At that point, they would say, okay, you know what? He might serve maybe a week, and then he'll probably get hardcore probation for like, I don't know, 5 years maybe, and drug
Right.
court and all that stuff. But what's going to happen is he's going to get caught again, and it's going to be the 3rd time, and that's it.
He needs to go to rehab. That's always him. Just go and get it done.
That's how I keep telling him, but you know, yeah, you need to do
should
something.
listen
Now.
to someone else, right? Tell him to go to rehab.
Well, I think there's a lot of things holding him back. For one, his girlfriend, because she plays the card of, well, if you go, where am I going to live? What am I going to do? So
his
there's
girlfriend?
That.
What the fuck? That's so confusing.
You know what, CP? I've thought about this long and hard because I know exactly where he's living, and believe you me, this has gone back and forth in my mind, and I do think, yes, CP, it absolutely is, but at the same time, I don't know if you watch the news from over here. There's a lot of these people dying in jail because they're bringing shit in. These females are bringing stuff in, and they don't have.
I saw on the news when Trump signed the paper for the cartel. You seen that part?
I did.
That was so funny. He's not playing around this time around.
I 100% think it's the best option, CP. I do, but at the same, I do. Yes, I do. But at the same time, with these females that are bringing it in, they squat and cough, but that's it. They can't do anything else because it's the invasion of their rights. So
until they can, go ahead.
There's a system here that they're trying out to where they're bringing the dogs out, like the actual dogs, the canines out, and making them search them.
That's a smart way to do it.
And they're trying to put an X-ray machine in there, where you can actually.
I love that idea. That's a good idea. X-ray machine.
Well, they were starting it when the sheriff was here, but
yeah.
I don't know, it was too much money or some shit, and so they stopped doing it.
How much money is it for the X-ray thing he's saying?
We have more than enough to do it. They just don't want to freaking do it. They want to put their money elsewhere.
Hey, Karen,
I'll make them do it.
I've been listening.
What Viking?
I've been here all the time, listening to your fellows' conversation. I'm sorry to hear about that, CP. I've been reading chats as well, but I'm gonna go and have a nap, man, because I'll be up later on in the evening. So I'm gonna crash out, Karen. But no, I just wanted to thank you for having me on your panel. And I'll catch you guys
Viking.
See ya,
next time.
Viking.
I'll catch you next time. Bryce,
Thank you, Viking.
Take it easy, guys. And,
you better catch me next time. Damn it.
Yeah,
you better, Viking. Don't make me message you, Viking. Don't make me do it. I would.
Don't give Bryce your phone number because he'll call you too, Viking.
It's all good in the hood. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get it and
don't make me Facebook message you. Don't make me Facebook call you.
All right, Karen. Get you later, eh?
All right. Thank you.
Bye, Bryce.
Bye.
So yeah, that's been the whole situation in a nutshell, you know.
That's, how much when the like the like X-rays? How much is that? The sheriff
So
saying?
I think the sheriff was saying originally he was saying something like I don't know if it was like a
Don't make me
million or a
call him.
couple million. I know, I know.
Don't make me do it. Tell him. Who the sheriff is it, Karen?
Huh?
Who's the sheriff in Arizona?
It was Sheriff Pizzone, but he stepped
I'll
down.
call him.
But now there's a new one. I forget his name, honestly. I really
You like
I
him?
totally forgot. I don't know much about him. I knew a lot about Pizzone, but I don't know much about the sheriff here.
You should
Um,
look. You should look him up. This new one and see what he is. Karen, you know what
I
I'm
forget
saying?
his name too. Yeah. Hi, Jeannie. Welcome back. I know you've been in here a while. I appreciate you being in here. I really do.
Tell you,
Same with you,
hey,
Krishna.
Karen. If I was your son, tell him just go to jail and get it done and over with. You know what I'm
I've been
saying? Just
telling him.
tell him, keep telling him, keep doing it and bugging him about it.
Yeah, I've been telling him, and he just, I don't know.
Don't make me get my butt down there. I'll drag his ass over there. Karen, right?
Yes.
I'm not afraid
It
to
is.
do it.
It is CP. It is a really tough situation because
Hey, Karen,
I feel like I'm hell if I
I've
do,
seen the
or damned if
video,
I do, and damned if I
like
don't.
El
You
Paso,
know.
Texas, like the underground, when the people were doing drugs.
Hmm.
I seen like the investigators in El Paso, Texas. They're investigating right now about it. You heard about that?
In El Paso, who was doing it?
Like the FBI, like the sheriff in El Paso.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, I
They,
did.
I think they would, if they put like dynamite in they put block it where they did dynamite in the ground, like right in the walkway in the ground, and between El Paso and Mexico.
Hmm.
They mentioned they put dynamite there.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Well, there's
I
only one way
heard
to stop.
when I
There's only
watched with
one way to stop
Angela,
it.
like
But
I watched a video with Angela and she won't visit Mexico and the beach. You heard about that?
she wants
When
to, or she won't.
Eric was taking, she wants to go back to Mexico to the beach.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, he mentioned that one of the. I've watched. I think in one of the videos he talked about it. Eric was.
Huh.
Yeah,
So she's been there then.
I think she has before. I think with Eric. I think so. You heard about
Okay.
that?
No.
I think
But
I can't remember what video it was.
I'm gonna end this one too, Bryce, because I haven't even eaten dinner and it's been 3 hours. Can you believe that?
I know.
Can you
It's
believe
hard.
that? Can you believe that? I
Yeah, my
cannot
mom
believe it.
mentioned. She told me have a meeting with my grandma with hospice.
What's the name of the new
Whatever.
event?
Fuck you. Shut up, Siri. Oh
I
my
was like, what is
god.
that?
That's fucking Siri.
I'm like, what is happening?
I bumped Siri by accident. Oh, I
CP,
hate
you're
doing
going to
that.
bed too. Do you have to work tomorrow, CP? I really appreciate you being in here. You know, CP is my favorite, right? Right, Bryce?
I love
Out of all,
CP.
out of
I
all the
love
women, she's my
CP.
favorite.
She's my favorite too.
Oh yeah, you're on bereavement. CP's
I
been my
agree
favorite,
with you,
and
actually.
I got a lot of shit for saying CP was my favorite from Elena. Elena was like, I thought I was your favorite. I'm like, no, CP's my favorite.
Yep. I was
I'm like, she's
I
my
was at
favorite.
Lift Off Love's live wasn't that long ago where her son was playing games. Hit was Black Ops 6.
She remembered that. Absolutely. I was like, no, we were in Bookie's live and
Yeah.
they were talking. Yeah, I was like, there's my girl, CP. She's my favorite, you guys. She's like, really? I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. You have to get your son ready for school. Yeah, I bet. Oh, hey, he's on a school break?
Are
Or
you
spring break?
going Karen, are you going back to work in April 1st?
What day is that? Let me look. What day is that?
I think
It's
it
on,
I know
April
it's
1st. Oh, that's on a Tuesday. No, because I'm off that day. Oh, it's Easter week? What the French? It's Easter already? When is Easter?
Easter is on
Is Easter this month? Is Easter this month? Oh, April 20th. Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
It's usually it depends on the day on Easter.
April 20th. That's when he's on vacation.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Monday is the 21st, the 22nd Tuesday.
Oh, private Catholic
It's
school. I gotcha.
It's Earth Day 22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got my birthday, your birthday, Earth Day,
Yeah.
Easter.
What day is your birthday?
18th. You should
That's
remember
a
that
Friday.
because
That's Friday.
no way. Is it on a Friday? What?
Good Friday. Yep.
Oh, my birthday's on Good Friday.
Yep.
Word. That's the first time it's been on a Friday in years.
Mine's the Thursday.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna end this. I gotta eat, and then Try's gonna have his live soon. I gotta be in that one.
It depends if I make it or not.
If you make it, I know, I bet.
Oh fuck! I might be
You're
so drunk.
It's only an hour from now. I don't think you'll make it.
What? You mean might not make it?
In an hour, yeah. I think you're gonna be sleeping by then.
I've been out one time where I was awake. It said hi and went to bed. I did it. Yeah. How's your
All right,
cousin
I'm gonna
been?
get off here.
Hope your cousin's doing good.
She is actually. I haven't talked to him. I've called him, Gary, my cousin Gary, many times, and he hasn't answered. Leanne, she's only 6 days older than me. Good night, CP. Much love to you, girl. Much love. My condolences
We're gonna make
on
for
your uncle.
dinner. I saw when you did the meatballs with your mom. I was cracking up laughing.
I said you're gonna play with my balls.
Laughing.
You're gonna play with my balls. I said you're gonna. Thanks for playing with my balls, Mom. And she's like, honey, you don't have balls. You have to look over
funny.
here.
I was cracking up when your mom said that.
Oh, you know, she was like, yeah, she's like,
Your
honey, you don't
mom's
have
funny.
balls. She is. She really is.
She's like a comedian almost.
She always has been, though. She's always had some really good comebacks and some good one-liners and showing herself.
I think diet and dementia helps somehow, right? Dieting and dementia.
Yes. A lot of it.
I think you have to study that how that works.
Mediterranean diet is also really good for him.
I think
Um,
keto helps.
yeah. hmm
If you start
Mediterranean,
young, it
keto.
helps you live longer. Something how that works.
I gotta say, the younger the better, really, because you don't want to end up, later on in here
My
in this
grandma's
situation.
my grandma's dad died in 80, not 80 something, like from emphysema from smoking.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I think, yeah, you probably should not get emphysema from smoking. That's not good.
No, that's a bad one because you can't
Yeah,
breathe. You literally cannot breathe.
my grandma's dad had it in the 89. He died, something like that.
Jeez. I think my grandpa had it too. Now that I think about it, or was it stupid? Yeah, he did.
Probably from cigarettes, my guess. It probably
hmm
is.
It is.
You probably need to stop doing that. I just
I
let
know.
you know.
I know. I know. You're absolutely right. I agree
You probably
fully.
need to stop. You probably
hmm
need to. Don't buy it. No more cigarette buying and nothing.
I really do.
Just think about that in your mind.
It's really mind over matter. It really is. It's a force of habit too. It's habit. It's just habitual. Like you wake up, you have a cigarette, have coffee, cigarette. You get bored, you have a
Yeah.
cigarette. You talk on the phone, you have a cigarette. Like everything, you get a nice full
Just
dinner,
think
you want a
about
cigarette.
that in your mind. Don't do it. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, Bryce. Thank you for being in here. Always,
Yeah.
always, always. I'm gonna end this because it's been 3 hours, and because I gotta make myself a little something, something to eat, like a nice little sandwich.
Yep.
Thank you, Krishna, for being in here. I appreciate it. You've stayed this whole time. I cannot thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do.
My
Jenny
grandma's dad died in 86 from smoking.
in 86.
Yep. He's born 1909.
Gosh,
Yep.
gosh.
Yep. My grandma's mom was born 1917.
Jeez.
Yep.
Can you imagine if they were still alive? Oh,
Oh, 100 something years old. Oh,
God.
you imagine you imagine your mom's parents. You picture your mom's parents live that long.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
My grandma's side's from the South. Who family line was on the Oregon Trail.
Oh, wow.
His my grandma's grandpa's from Virginia, Washington County, Virginia.
Hmm.
Actually, yep.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. You gonna
All
make a
right,
sandwich?
I'm gonna make a sandwich and I'm gonna try to get this outro. I'm gonna see if Krishna sees it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's my outro little video. Here we go.
Thank you for life.